And
Thank you,
January is finally almost over. Doesn't it seem like January's been a year?
Yeah, it really does. It really did go slow. The shows have gone fast. Like every day after the show, I'm like, I can't believe the show's over already.
Yeah.
But yeah, the month is definitely goes slow.
It's just one of those things like you're planning stuff and you're going, wait, it's still January? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, what's up, Gio?
Oh my gosh.
What's wrong?
No.
There's so much going on.
What's that? What's
No,
happening?
there's just so much going on today.
Oh,
so
no.
many people involved. It's crazy.
Okay,
A lot of
talk to
moving
me.
parts.
Bert's coming in this morning.
Bert's coming in. There's
Busy.
video crews, tour buses. There's push notifications. There's emails that need to go out, text messages. There's photos that need to be taken. There's everybody's trying to get a bite off of Bert.
Remember when they asked us not to put Bert on one day? they were like, we understand that Bert's funny and all that, but we're trying to hear Galvin when he was auditioning.
Right.
Like, yeah, okay. Now they're putting up billboards.
Yeah, and so many text messages and emails.
Will
and
Bert be here today?
hopefully.
What is your Geo negative Nelly outlook on things?
Yeah, and I think he'll be here for sure.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
give you the 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're like a professional,
Very
operation.
well-oiled
there.
machine.
Yeah.
Bert knows that he would never hear the end of it if something came up and he couldn't make it in.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's Bert's power move. I think Bert does that just so he could be like, oh, I couldn't make it.
Yeah.
That's something
I mean, the last couple times he's been here, he didn't come in. It's been a couple years since he's been in here.
Yeah, but
He's
since
been on
he's
the
been in
show.
Tampa.
Yeah. Like when the first time when he came through the arena, I don't think he came on. He called in a bunch, but he didn't come here.
No, because he wasn't here yet.
Yeah.
No, he did because they brought the tour bus. I remember they brought the tour bus in.
I feel like that was even before that.
Really?
Yeah.
And then he was here for Mark Norman's bachelor party with Mark Norman and all those guys.
Yeah. And that's not a knock. I'm just saying.
No, yeah. I mean,
Sounded
I guess,
like
I think he actually wasn't here in time for the show from where they were coming.
Yeah, it says the last time Bert was in studio was in 2023.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
I bet he got fat.
Oh my god.
Is he going to be fatter in person or on Free Bert?
Freebird, he's so fat. He's got to be skinnier now.
He said he was as fattest for that, I think. Yeah.
I feel like that's what they were going for, though. That was like he got fat for the part.
You think so?
I think so.
Me too.
Which part are you guys doing?
We're really gonna need you to bulk up for this character of you.
I did something to my back. It hurt so bad. It hurts like I feel like I have I feel like I have back cancer. Like it hurts so bad. It's not just like a normal back pain. It's everywhere.
Do you know what you did, or it just happened?
I think I'm sleeping on it wrong. I think I'm laying wrong.
Well, you had the arm problem that you refused to get checked out, but then rubbed the weed oil on it,
I have the weed oil on it, which is really helping. It still hurts, but it's helping.
and you won't get it checked out.
I will get it checked out, but I know the answer is going to be you need to have surgery.
Well,
And I don't really want to do that.
like most elite athletes, I think.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be you need to have surgery, or I don't know, move it every once in a while?
Nope. I think the problem is I can't move it, so I think that's that what they're going to say is you need surgery.
Yeah.
When is the last time you got new pillows?
I don't know, Carmen, but let me tell you the worst part about it. As you know, as Galvin's probably pointed out on this show, I might be a little sucker for internet ads. I bought this pillow a couple of years ago on Amazon that my wife absolutely hates. It's a giant. It looks like a ramp like you'd make for your bicycle when you were a kid. You know,
I would
A
imagine that
wedge?
it's a lot like Carmen's sex pillow.
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah,
Sounds like.
yeah. Except
Carmen calls it a sex pillow. You call it your old man shoulder pillow.
Wedge.
You can
Well-
use it for either or.
it's got a hole in the side so that if you like to sleep on your arm, you put your arm in the hole. So you're really only sleeping on the pillow. You're not putting the pressure on your arm.
You know what's so weird is go ahead and finish there. I was going to talk about how I sleep because I realized something how I sleep last
How?
night. I sleep on my side, arm under my pillow, knee up to my chest.
Yeah,
that's called
sometimes
the-
I do that.
That's called the mountain climber.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm a
it's-
mountain climber.
Yeah.
All right.
You hear that,
It-
guys?
But so they say like
It's probably terrible for you.
the way that you sleep says a lot about you as a person and also what type of sleep you get. And that means, oh man, I got to look it up because
I thought I read anything on your side is not good.
you should try and sleep on your back
Yeah.
if you
Well,
can.
That's what I do. I sleep on my back, but I'm sleeping on this ramp, and I need it. I need to be up a little bit, and I think that's what's doing it. I think that's what's killing my back.
Like the side's not good for your hips and your spine and all that stuff.
Yeah, it crushes
Circulation is bad.
So they say that this, why it's used, many find this position comfortable, the mountain climber, relieves pressure on the lower back that can occur while lying completely flat on the stomach. It says potential drawbacks is it can cause spinal twisting,
Ooh.
pelvic rotation, and neck strain. Psychological things, they say it's because it's indicates the fight or flight mode or chronic stress where the body feels the need to remain on guard. I'm on guard. I'm ready to
Yeah.
go.
Carmen knows about she knew it had a name and everything.
Yeah. So that, because I sleep like that, but I sleep with 3 pillows. I sleep one where I prop one of my legs up. I sleep one that I hug in between my chest, and then one for my head. But I sleep in the mountain climber pose.
You only have one under your head. I can never do that. It'd be too flat.
Well, so I have one specifically for side sleeping. So it is a little bit thicker to help take the pressure off your shoulder. And that's why
I have one too.
That's why I was asking about what the last time you got a pillow was, because that is also directly correlated, could be directly correlated to your back or shoulder problem.
We have a lot of pillows in the bed. Sometimes I can't tell if Amanda's in the bed or not. I look over and I'm like, I can't even see if she's there. I can't see over the wall.
But they make different pillows. Like they make a pillow for a back sleeper. They make pillows for side sleepers. And the density is what the difference is. So a back sleeping pillow is softer.
Okay.
And a side sleeping pillow, it's going to be a little bit firmer to help support the shoulder, the neck, so it doesn't go down.
This is like your new area of expertise.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, Instagram doctor here watches a lot lot of videos on these types of things.
I'm surprised you're not making your own pillows.
Listen, I could.
If she starts collecting goose feathers, it'd be hilarious.
I definitely could. That was one of our sewing projects in high school. We had to make pillows.
What'd you stuff them with?
Cotton. Like you got a big bag of cotton from wherever, and then you just stuff it. So it's a little lumpy, so I would have to try and figure out a better way to do it. But I could. You want a pillow? I'll make you a pillow.
Oh.
You should make a bunch of pillows and drive around and give them to homeless people.
You know, that would be really nice if I had the time to do it.
If you weren't planning a wedding.
Yeah.
I saw a homeless guy yesterday, not far from your house, Calvin.
Yeah.
I almost told him to go stay at Calvin.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
He was at that Starbucks over there, and I've seen him there before, and I felt terrible for him. He doesn't ask people for anything. He's not annoying. And
Good spot to set up though. Starbucks, you got a lot of foot traffic. And people coming through. A lot of people going, I'm paying $18 for a coffee. Here's $2.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's probably good, but he wasn't panhandling, and I've never seen him asking. He just kind of hangs out over there. There's one of those donation boxes where you can put clothes and shoes in them, which I never think anybody ever empties. I just think that they just...
Yeah, I know. They're always overflowing, and there's always a beach chair hanging out of the top. You're like, it says shoes and clothes, not beach chairs.
And he sits over there, and I felt bad. He was leaning against it and sleeping yesterday, while it was like 40 degrees out last night, and I just felt terrible for him. But what is the answer? What do you do?
Oh, I told you the worst I ever felt was I sometimes run. There's this corporate area, and I run over there, and I was over there, and there was a homeless guy, up by the building, like under the porte-cochere thing, whatever. And I was like, hey, man. He goes, I'll leave. And he was like, thought I was kicking him out of there and stuff. And I was like, no, I was just are you sleeping out here? And he was like, yeah. And I go, I have some blankets and stuff if you want that. And I gave him some money. I was like, I just felt bad for him.
I mean, that's the thing. You take that home. I probably shouldn't talk about this, but when I was in Sarasota with Bobby, my wife calls me, and she was really upset. They had seen a homeless guy, and it was really like Juliana's first experience as a 13-year-old to see a homeless person, and it was cold out, so she kind of got it.
Right.
And Amanda goes, and then I looked over and she was crying. And I went,
Juliana or Amanda?
Yeah, Juliana. And I went, oh my God. And just Juliana. And Amanda goes, yeah, she does have a soul. She does have a heart and soul.
It's in there somewhere.
I knew it was in there somewhere. We cracked the code.
See, my only problem is there's a big homeless community around where I live.
Yeah.
And, one day the guy is walking, the next day he's in a wheelchair, the next day he's on crutches, and the next day he's riding a bike.
Yeah, you can't really tell. Yeah,
and it just kind of made me numb to it because I've seen their faces.
A lot of scams going on.
And I've seen their different scams. Exactly. And a lot of them I can tell they probably are really homeless, but they're also probably addicts. You know what I mean?
Has anybody ever seen on Instagram Doo-Doo?
No.
Doo-Doo is this skinny, cracked out black guy, and this black lady, and Doo-Doo comes out, and he's walking down the street, and the black lady is the one filming, and she goes, "Oh, look, there go Doo-Doo. He just got out of jail. Hey, Doo-Doo." He go, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" Then a couple minutes later, she go, "There go Doo-Doo stealing already, and he's got a bike." And he goes,
Yeah.
she goes, "Doo-Doo, where you going?" And he goes, "Shut up, bitch."
There's one that I saw, and there's a homeless guy, and he looks like Randall Tex Cobb, like a younger version of him. And he's like in a wheelchair, and he's like pushing with one leg and one hand and stuff. And they come up to him, and the guy go, "Why do you have a camera?" And they're talking to him and stuff. And then they're like, and then 5 minutes later, we saw him, and he's walking totally normal and stuff. And they come up to him, and they're like, "You were just in the wheelchair," and blah, blah, blah. And he goes, "Yeah, I know. I make a lot of money that way." And it was like completely normal.
Wow.
And he didn't even try and hide. He was like, "Yeah, you got me. All right, big deal."
A lot of scams like that, like
Yeah.
the fake violin players at like the
Oh,
Walmart
yeah.
parking lot. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
There's a whole account that just busts those guys all the time.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
I think that's so smart.
They request something. The guy's like, yeah.
They're playing.
You ever see the guy who plays the piano in the airports where they have the really nice pianos laid out there? And
Yeah.
he sits down and he plays, and then people come over and they try to play along with him.
Yeah.
And he just gets up and walks away.
That's so good. Some girl that's like, "Do you know this song?" And she's going to say, and right as she's about to start singing, he just walks away.
Oh, man. All right. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers tonight. Bert Kreischer is going to be at the Benchmark Arena. He will be in studio with us in the 8 o'clock hour. Tomorrow night, I believe, is Kings of Leon. And then Sunday night is the Stadium Series game where your Tampa Bay Buccaneers are taking on the Bruins.
Yes.
Bruins, yeah.
I read this morning. Now it's going to be so cold they may actually have to warm the ice.
Too cold.
Yeah.
Too cold. Jeff
Wait,
Vinnick
what?
has it's the truth, Carmen. They
have to
may have
warm the
to
ice.
warm the ice because they're not gonna have any. It's gonna be too cold for
Right.
the skates.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is a low for Sunday. It's a low of 29
wow.
and a high of 45.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's not even the wind.
That's
Joe.
perfect.
I'm gonna need to make an executive decision, Joe.
What's that, Michael?
We bring Ralphie in.
I think we might.
We might
I
have
think
to bring
we
him
might
in.
have to.
I can't believe you haven't done that already.
Well, but he's in the heated facility, so it's not like we've left him out in the cold. It's hot in there.
I'll give Joe credit. I stuck my hand in there yesterday and it was warm.
Yeah.
I did not think it was going to be.
Yeah.
we
no.
need to do something about the sides. If we can get the sides,
I think we
'cause
just
they're-
bring him in.
Yeah.
29 is too much.
Yeah, I don't think we could. I don't think we can fix the sides before we should probably just bring them in.
I have a heater we could put in the garage to keep him warm in here.
yeah.
I think Joe should just stay in there this weekend.
Yeah.
You want me to stay in?
In
Yeah,
Ralphie's
snuggle with
house.
them.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
It
to
would
make
be
sure.
nice,
Do
Joe,
the
because then we
mountain
can know.
Yeah.
Then you could be like, around 8 o'clock it starts getting cold.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a little.
All right.
Well, status
I'll
report.
do a sleepover. Camp out.
I told you when I was a kid, and our neighbor's dog froze to death by our
Oh.
trash cans. It was by our trash cans because that was where our dryer vent
Oh yeah,
went out. So it was warm
How
for a little
sad.
while. Yeah, but it was a little cocker spaniel.
Why they leave it outside?
I think it got out
Oh.
or something, whatever. But it was yeah. Oh, it was terrible. Just frozen dog out there.
I was driving my daughter's friend home last night from volleyball, and a deer ran out in front of my car. I swear to God, the deer was from Jurassic Park. It was the biggest deer I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if it was because it was just scared me and it ran in front of me so fast, but it just seemed like monstrous. It was huge.
Yeah, there's some big ones out there.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
but
but I
that can
thought,
do some
oh,
serious
cats,
damage to your car.
That's what I kept thinking. It could have been the worst.
I can never tell what is AI anymore and what's not.
Yeah.
I saw a video last night of this guy and he's on his back porch and like a panther jumps up on his couch with him. It's like one of those like patio couches and
Yeah.
he's sitting there and he thinks it's this dog that jumps up and it's like a panther. And then he looks down and goes to pet it. He goes,
Uh-huh.
jumps on the thing.
I don't believe any
And I
of
go,
those.
is this real?
Yeah.
Like it just jumps up on the couch like a dog?
Some guy sent me a video of you yelling at your kids for using too much ketchup.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh man.
That might be real.
Yeah,
might be
probably
real.
that could be real.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was not your kids, but they were
Oh,
kids.
man.
Yeah,
AI is out of control.
it is. I mean, here's the fear of AI is that 2 years from now,
Oh, just
what can we
Oh,
even?
yeah.
What are we going to? I mean, where are we going to even be?
just
in 2
look how
years?
much it's advanced in the last year
Right.
since it really was introduced mainstream.
So I was looking on my phone for something last night, and I went through and I found a series of pictures of Pap of headshots. And that was because it was when that app first came out,
Right.
that you had to upload 12 pictures, and then it would give you different versions of that picture. And,
And it
that,
took like a half
an
hour. Yeah.
it took forever. And that was only last year.
Yeah.
You know? And now you could just be like, give me a Pap with a Mexican sombrero, and it spits it out in 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's really going to get out of control. I think it already is. You don't know what's real and what's not.
But the thing is that the applications, what they're going to be using it for, what we're going to have.
Oh yeah.
I always say that the fact that the stuff that we have on our phone is that advanced, imagine what has not trickled down to Gen Pop yet.
Us.
I just read a story where a guy made, and whether this is true, I mean, I believe it's true, whatever. He made a fake band. So it would play, he would create the
I saw
music and
this,
stuff,
yeah.
the AI thing, whatever. And then he figured out a way to make it stream constantly and kept on streaming it from all these different things, whatever. So he was getting royalties.
Yeah.
So it looked like all these people were
Close
listening.
to $10 million.
That's what they say. Close
Yeah.
to $10 million the guy got.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't figured out to make more money on the internet. It's
But
crazy.
they got him. They caught him. So who knows how much he made or other people have made without getting caught.
I have one of those Alexas in my kitchen that hangs down from the counter, and I walk in now and I'm like, Alexa, what's the weather? What's this and that? And I just talk to it because I'm bored, you know. But can you imagine when we're so close? Because I know that some kitchens and stuff are automated now. But can you imagine how close we are to walking in the kitchen and being like, heat the oven to 350 and do this and all that?
Oh, yeah, that they already have.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
whole
I know.
smart, smart home. Yeah.
Soon you'll be able to just, hey, cook me a meal and tell them what meal to cook, and I think it'll just make it.
Yeah, you just throw 3 ingredients in a pot and it just separates them and does everything the right way.
Everything's going to be
The
automated.
robot gets all the stuff out of the out of your refrigerator, Michael.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're working on now. It's like robot nannies, robot like housekeepers.
Robot garbage.
I don't
No,
trust
no,
it.
no, that's not gonna.
Robot
that's not,
video guy.
Don't. No.
Robot.
The garbage looks pretty full over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of garbage in there, Joe.
Well, I'm gonna have to get on that.
We got guests, man. A lot of people are coming.
Yeah.
I'm not
people.
complaining, Joe. I think you do a great job.
Thank you, Mike.
No problem.
Professional video people are
We got a
coming
couple
too.
video people
Oh,
coming, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carmen, what are you doing today?
Today, I got a long day, but nothing exciting.
You should come with me. I'm going to get my beard trimmed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you getting the straight razor again?
Yeah. I'm getting it all tightened
Listen,
up.
I've been thinking about making an appointment next door because Gio said they do that.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it, but honestly, I have no time.
Ask
But
for Mo. That's my guy.
Ask for Mo?
Yep.
Okay. I
The
have, a
only
little,
Mojo likes.
Yeah, Mo, he owns the barbershop.
Yeah.
He's the guy
I have a little time today, so I might go over there.
to get a
Well,
straight razor.
Where I wait while I wait. Yeah.
They'll do the towel on your head and everything. It feels wonderful.
Well, because the thing is like if I wanted to do this for my wedding, like I don't want to do it for the first time
Right.
that
Right.
day.
Yeah.
Like you got to practice it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Make
Would it
sure it
be-
looks good, all tightened up.
yeah,
It'd be great if it just caused immediate growth.
Yeah.
that's not how that works.
I know, but
That's
wouldn't it be great if it did? If
I
you had
don't-
some sort of mutant power.
It would not be great.
I don't know that I've ever seen a woman in the barbershop over there.
Getting your face scraped?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I bet you have. I bet you just didn't know it was
Maybe.
a woman.
Yeah.
I still feel bad for any woman that goes anywhere other than the beautician. Like my
I get-
grandmother used to go to.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just went like a couple weeks ago to get my hair trimmed.
Where did you
at
go to, like Supercuts or something?
Great Clips.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah,
Does Fantastic Sam still exist? Is it out there?
I think, but not
Oh, yeah.
around here.
When I was a kid, it was Fantastic Sam's.
No, they have them around here.
Yeah.
They have Fantastic Sam's. They have great clips. They have
Supercuts.
Supercuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other one.
Yeah. It's the same thing. If you're just getting your hair trimmed, there's no point in spending $100 when you can spend $27.
Yeah,
That's how
totally
much it
true.
costs to get my hair trimmed.
Will you tell that to my wife?
Yeah.
Thank you.
But she does a lot more than just getting it trimmed, I would imagine.
Like you're saying she colors her roots?
Probably.
You get
it's
it blown
messed up.
out
It's
and
messed
doing
up.
this and
It's
that.
not messed up. A lot of women do
Why
it.
would you say that about my wife?
It's
I'm-
kind of mean, actually.
Fighting words.
Basically
Carmen.
calling her old.
Yeah.
It's not mean.
She needs a lot of work to pull that together.
Yeah.
Nope. Listen, I get my hair colored as well, but I have it down to I told my lady exactly what I wanted, my stylist. I was
Beautician.
like, my beautician, my stylist, she does everything. And I told her, I was like, I only want to get my hair colored twice a year, max 3 times a year, because it's expensive.
And
You
Carmen
know?
brings her own stuff that she made.
Yeah.
It's made out of bananas and yellow
And-
root.
And then so she planned how to do my highlight or ombre or whatever the hell you call it, but she did it so I don't have to go as regular as when I was just dyeing my hair straight up blonde.
Oh, thank
Because then I
God.
had to go like once a month.
Got it.
You're
I
not
can't-
blonde?
I can't afford it. I'm a dirty blonde on this
Oh, yeah.
scale.
Yeah, you are.
Used to be.
Oh,
Used
remember
to
when
be.
Carmen had blue hair?
Yeah.
I do remember that phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. It was just something different because I literally had been blonde my entire life. I just wanted to try something and it was nice, but it's too much upkeep. So I'm back to just being normal.
Yeah, I remember Amanda was trying to. This was 10 years ago. She was going to do her hair like white almost, like a silverish white.
I remember that was a thing
That was
for
a
me.
thing.
Yeah.
I think Asia Wilson really
Yeah.
brought that on.
Oh, Asia Wilson was in high school when this was happening. This is she was trying to go white and they had to go blonde first, and then when they got her blonde, they couldn't get it to go white, so she was stuck blonde for a couple.
Yeah.
It was weird. That was a weird moment.
Was it platinum blonde they called it? Or
I
was
don't
platinum
know.
something?
She was trying to go like silver almost,
Yeah.
which I think would have looked hot, or at least some of it would have looked hot.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
again, the upkeep for that is a lot.
Yeah.
So it's really hard if you're going to do like a drastic difference from your natural color.
Yeah. Well, listen to me. My biggest decision is whether I should just throw the razor down the middle or let it wait till the wind blows it off. It's funny.
On the top?
Yeah. When I get I get up in the morning and I get ready for work and I get dressed and I brush my teeth and all that. I look in the mirror and I get the gel and I gel my hair up and style it up. And I'm like, man, it looks pretty good. Like there's some hair. And then I watch the video clips from YouTube. And I'm like, I have no hair. There's nothing there whatsoever.
I've been telling you this.
Yeah, I know. The mirror lies, though. The
It
mirror's
does.
a liar.
Yeah.
So
yeah, yeah.
are you worried that like if you shave it and you don't like it, like it won't come back and that's why you won't do it?
I won't like it if I shave it. I know I won't. I won't.
Hey,
You
It'll
have
be
a
easier.
you have a very smooth head. I think
don't.
you could pull it off.
I would love for you to go one of those guys that fit you with the toupee and stuff. Because I mean, you have enough forehead where if they put the thing down,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that,
And like,
oh,
it's
that'd
like-
be wild.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, none of that's happening.
Just
But
get
it-
it for like a couple days. Just
It's
try it out.
It's amazing how good they do
Yeah.
with some of the guys, especially with black guys that have receding hairline, and they lay it down there and do the thing and have the like the lace underneath and do the whole thing.
Yeah.
You can't tell at all.
No. I
can't
LeBron,
I can't imagine when they have the glue on your head. and
I know
people-
that's got to be.
Yeah.
Black guys, it just seems it's so much easier for them to shave their heads.
Oh yeah.
It's so much easier. They look better. People are used to seeing it. It looks good. And like LeBron, why would you not just bother to shave it if you were losing it?
Because clearly look at pictures of LeBron when he was like 22 and it's way
Yeah.
back here, and
Right,
now
but
he's
just shave it off.
40 and it's up here and stuff. You know that it's.
I think
fake.
also he's playing with like 20-year-old kids, so he
Yeah,
wants
but
to look young still.
But
Yeah.
there's plenty of guys
Yeah.
that are shave their head that are 22
That's
that shave
true.
their head.
Yeah.
You and Bobby, just two bald best friends.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
By the way, Cooper Flagg, 49 points I think last night.
They say he might be
It might be pretty good.
might be good.
Yeah, that is unbelievable. By the way, I sent you a picture of Asia Wilson with the silver hair. I think you'd like it.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
Let me see. Mhm.
I like her.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Very nice. All right. Carmen, you excited for tomorrow?
I am.
Kegs
Listen,
and Eggs tomorrow, the 7th annual Kegs and Eggs at McDitton's.
Yes, and my outfit is complete. Calvin,
Yes.
did Jenny tell you?
Yeah, she said that she ran into you somewhere.
Yeah, I ran into Jenny at
At
Marshall's.
the Pirate Tucker store.
Nope, at my Pimpo Pirate. No, I was in Marshall's. I was looking for a faux fur coat. I was going around.
And you
for-
just happened to run into Galvin's wife,
yes,
who
No,
you said you were supposed to call.
right. But I also know Jenny likes very nice clothes, and I wasn't going to wear one of her really nice coats.
Right. I understand.
You know?
I'm just saying, I think it's a great coincidence that you just happened to run into her after you said you had a caller.
Right. Happened to run into her. And then on top of that, she had a fake one that she bought for something, and it happened to be in her car.
Oh, shut up.
Yes. So we went, and then she gave it to me. I put it in my car. I went to one more store, didn't find anything, and I just said, boom, that's it. There's I got it.
Yeah.
I got my outfit. And it all worked out.
Hmm.
But now I'm a little worried. I don't know if it's going to be warm enough because it's supposed to be like cold and windy and possible chance of rain
Yeah.
tomorrow. So, but the costume is Pimpo Pirate, and it is complete, and I'm very excited.
Good for you. You'll be out there starting what time?
I'm gonna be there from 11 to 1 o'clock.
All right. If you get there
But
early,
it starts earlier.
you get breakfast.
Yep.
You get a free Michelob Ultra up until 1 o'clock, and it's your last chance to win a spot into the Pirates Cove, which is the best spot to watch the parade. That is all happening tomorrow at McDitton's. We are not broadcasting live, so Sad Weirdos can play for its final show. From what I understand,
Before it moves to primetime Friday.
Friday
night.
night.
Friday.
All right, let's take a break, get the show moving this morning. We got Sporkle. Carmen will tell you what we have to give away, and we'll do that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
I answered you yesterday.
Yeah,
you don't read my
I
text.
don't read your text.
No.
You don't. You don't read them, and you don't respond to
don't,
me.
And I apologize for that. It is, for some reason, you are right. I send a text, and then I forget that I sent it.
I feel like you have me blocked.
I do.
I feel
might.
like you text me and then you block
I'm not
me
really sure I
immediately.
He always responds to my stuff right away. I don't know.
Yeah.
Pretty quick with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gio, I get it.
I would like to let you know something that didn't happen yesterday.
Okay.
With after Sporkle and this happened and that happened, whatever. First off, I didn't get to celebrate. And
No.
second
No.
off,
No Kachaya.
I doubled your score.
Yes.
No
No.
rule. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
What was the score?
Doubled.
No, I don't think it was.
Not that. Weren't you guys?
Hold on.
Yeah, we were.
You needed all
You-
three to win.
Yeah.
Mike
know.
needed all three. And then Galvin got all three.
Yeah.
Everybody texted me and said that I doubled.
The final score was Gio 0, Michael 5, Galvin 11.
Ah!
Oh.
Squeeze.
Was it that dominant?
But I
Yeah.
thought, yeah. But
No,
I thought
because
Mike
going
needed
into
three.
Going into it, I needed 3.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I mean, let's think about this. It's not like we don't have it on tape.
You don't trust Joe?
No.
That's the score
So-
right there.
so
Oh, now
go-
you don't
Unless
trust
I'm
Joe.
thinking of
How
a different
dare you.
day. I thought Galvin needed all three to tie.
Yeah.
No,
I
Mike-
needed
Oh,
all
yeah,
3.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but that would have meant that going into the last 3, Galvin had 8, Mike had 5.
9,
Galvin
10,
got
11.
all the last 3,
That's
which
right.
made it 11.
Oh, math
Congratulations,
Oh,
Galvin.
yeah,
Math is hard.
Wait.
But just so we're aware, no rule now.
Right.
So
No rule. No Kachutney.
no Kachutney. I didn't get
Which
the Kachutney.
No streak.
I feel like that's the first time it's ever happened.
Well, I was disturbed by it, but I knew we blew past
Well,
it.
I mean,
so.
you should have brought it up.
Well, I mean, I was.
You should have
I
done your
tried.
job and said the final score, and then I do the Kachutney.
And you suck.
Well, we did start
Okay.
like talking
I
about
know. Yeah, we got
the
distracted.
shows and stuff.
Speaking of talking about stuff,
Mhm.
yesterday on the program, we were talking about Best Man Medical,
Yes.
and it is a company that Carmen and Pap are endorsing that claims they can extend the girth of your penis. They can enlarge your penis both in length and girth, and if you go to their website, they have before and after pictures. Okay?
Yes.
Yesterday, I suggested that we find the most micro penis in Tampa, and we give him a shot to go over there and girth it up. And I think that would be a great idea. But part of me was like, who is going to come forward and be like, I have a little wiener?
I think you'd be surprised at how many people would be like,
Calvin.
yeah, me.
They've already come forward.
Yeah.
Or,
Are you serious?
Yes, and not even like, hey, I got a small wiener. They're like, hey, I would be interested if you guys are really going to do this. I'm getting a lot of those emails.
Now-
I would
Did they
be
send you
interested.
pictures?
No, and I'm not interested in that.
Oh, you got
Are
to
they-
look.
I don't have to look at anything. Yes,
Are
Carmen.
they willing to put their like face out there? Or do they want to be anonymous?
I don't know. I didn't have any discussions with any of them. All I,
gotcha.
know is that I don't think they should have. One of two things: they should either put their face or they should put their wiener,
Right. But I will
or
say
both if they were
What
really.
if we only reveal their face after the surgery? After the operate, whatever.
I
it is.
got to tell you, I think it'd be great to have him come in here and be like, Yes, I have a small wiener.
If we gave them masks or
Yeah.
helmets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the voice would more be like, I have a small wiener.
Well,
Oh,
it's
it's-
different ones.
It's like the masked wiener instead of the masked singer.
Oh, take
Oh, we
it
can-
off. Take it off.
I
Oh.
love this.
We can create different stuff too. We have like the English dinosaur.
Hello. Oh, I think it would be great.
The masked wiener.
Listen, I will take it to them and see what they say because I'm loving this more and more.
The fact that people
the
have
masked
already
wiener.
come forward makes me happy.
Yeah.
Listen, you may want to push this off until Halloween, and then we could just have it wrapped like a mummy.
Yeah.
All right, we got all that stuff to give away. Let's do it right now with a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and accurate scorekeeper.
Thank you, Michael.
Good job. Good going to the records for yesterday.
He did not trust you. Don't let
I
him
did
fool
not.
you.
Yeah.
Let him
I did
fool
not.
you.
I did not. And then you came right back at me and said,
Leave his trash full.
boom. Carmen, what are we playing today?
All right, so earlier this week we were talking about soap operas and how there's only like 4 active ones now, but there used to be so many, right?
Yep.
So, can you name the missing word from these old soap operas?
Sure.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to give you some of the title. You're going to give me the missing word. All right, your first one. All
Children.
my Geo. Where the is
Heart.
Mike of our lives.
Days.
Galvin. Hospital.
General.
Geo. One life to
Live.
Mike. The and the restless.
Young.
Mike. Guiding
Light.
Mike. As the world
Turns.
Geo. Another
World.
Mike. And Pap.
Oh.
We're halfway there.
Another world. I thought that was the Lisa Bonet.
Nope. That was real world. No, that was
Different world.
Different world.
Different world.
Yeah.
Galvin has a single point on the board. Gio with 3, and Michael is ahead by 2. He's winning with 5.
That's it. Just 2.
I need help.
All right, missing word soap operas.
It's just really small.
I need you to add a few more points to my sparkle.
All right, missing soap opera. Here we go. Charles.
Chart. Nope.
Saint.
Is it blank Charles or Charles?
Blank Charles.
In charge.
Lord Charles.
Port Charles. Melrose.
Place.
Galvin. Beverly.
90210.
90210.
Oh.
Mike.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I was going to say, what did you say, Gio?
90210.
Yes, no, I was
That's
saying
not a
that too. Okay.
Not a word.
Mike got a
Michael?
point.
Okay.
Falcon.
Crest.
Mike. Ryan's.
Hope.
Hope.
Mike. Landing.
Knots.
Mike. Doctor.
Phil. Oh. Damn it.
Doctor.
Dr. Blank.
Quinn.
Feel good.
Dr. Kildare.
Yeah. That's old.
Old. And Pap.
That's from Joe's day.
Damn it.
We are on the last 3.
Galvin with 2 points. Gio with 3, and Michael's way out front. He's winning with 9.
Oh, boy.
All right, missing word soap operas. Last 3. Here we go. The Edge of
Tomorrow.
Oh, that's Tom Cruise.
The Edge of Blank.
Love.
Night. Edge of Night. Desperate.
Housewives.
Stand by.
Oh, that's not
I
a
like to
soap
stop.
opera.
Yeah, it was a nighttime soap opera.
No.
And your last one. For Tomorrow.
Search.
Mike.
Man,
Wow.
I know my soap operas.
I don't like it.
Your final score, Gio with 2 points on the board. I'm sorry, Galvin with 2 points on the board.
Oh.
Gio with 4, and Michael is your triumphant champion today. He won with 10.
Oh, double the score. That puts it back.
No rule.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
If a person doubles your score in cancels your rule, and then on the very next game,
You double it again.
you double that person's score, you can get your
Get
roll
your
back.
I like that. From
Yeah?
now on. From now on.
Yeah,
So
Very well forward.
redemption. Kind of like redemption.
Yeah,
Yeah.
redemption rule.
I like
Okay.
that a lot.
Everybody in?
And I'll add 2 inches to your penis.
Oh,
No, wait.
man.
Yep.
They
You
can
don't
only
know.
do 1 inch. Only 1 inch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
By the way, what am I going to do with a 12-inch penis?
11 wasn't
What
enough.
do you usually do?
Mike, that is your 10th win of the year.
Wow, double digits, baby. What are the rest of the scores for the year?
I have 5 and Galvin has 4.
You are beating Galvin.
I
for the
am
year.
currently at the
Wow.
moment, yes.
Wow.
That's all right.
Just for a second.
And I've doubled you.
That looks to be true.
All right,
That's how
finally.
math works.
Well, my goal is always to double you guys.
Yeah.
And then-
By the end of the year.
Yeah.
I'm happy you're happy.
I'm on my way. Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up
Wait,
in
I got to pick a winner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. What are we doing here? Good morning. Who's this?
This is Zach. Good morning.
How you doing, sir?
Good, good. How are you guys?
You're the big winner, sir. Be a little bit more excited. You have
yeah.
your choice in tickets.
He was very excited. He said, "Oh snap!"
No. We're going to add a girth inch to your penis if you'd like, or you could just get tickets, whatever you choose.
I'll take 2.
Okay. I'm going to put
2
you on
inches?
hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and then she'll add the inches. Please hold, sir. Thank you. All right, Calvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, kid bets, Fab Four, and is it gross?
Yes.
If you have to ask, it's probably.
Yeah, usually it is.
Might be some stuff that you do. You don't know.
When I look at him, I think it's gross.
Wait, what?
What are you looking at?
Joe.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
I was going to tell you something about Joe. Oh, I had to do that interview yesterday.
Yeah, how'd that go?
It was all right, but they asked me to explain Joe.
Really?
They did?
Wow.
And I was like, I don't know.
Wait, interview for like a new job?
No.
You don't know? You didn't hear
Where
about
are you
it?
going?
Oh,
Can't
man.
really discuss it.
Mike
Yeah.
and Joe are leaving.
Oh.
I forgot Carmen wasn't here. She didn't hear the discussion off air.
Yeah, no one talks to me. No one tells me anything.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
Carmen,
and Mike
that-
has me blocked.
That
so.
also came up in the conversation
What?
about communication between you and I because you're not here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, listen.
I wonder what Mike's answer was and what Carmen's answer would be.
I said that's my problem,
Yeah.
and because Carmen isn't here, I don't get to see her all the time.
And I have receipts.
right. And she's, yeah.
And I have no problem throwing you under the bus.
Yeah,
He does
yeah,
not
yeah.
answer me.
Yeah,
It's
she's
not my
right.
fault.
She
I-
writes down and records everything.
I know.
Yeah, 100% because I'm not going to get yelled at.
Trust me,
Because-
I've been there.
Yeah.
But also, there's no communication like we were talking about, like even in the radio station. Like nobody knows what's going on.
No.
And they sent, like, the thing is, they'll be like, oh, we sent an email. Yeah, I got 30 emails in one day.
And half of them I'm afraid to open.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, you can't say you sent me an email when you're also sending trick emails to
Yeah.
try and catch
Yes.
us.
Yes.
That's the.
Especially from John.
Yeah, I don't appreciate your ruse.
Your cunning attempt to trick you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was out late last night. I went to go see the Melania movie.
Oh, how was it?
Sold
Did you
out?
really?
Did you wear your
Yeah.
hat?
Yeah, I did. Everybody had it.
How'd you
Yeah,
get tickets? I heard they were all sold out.
I'm very famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donald Jr.
I wonder who went to that. Like, who went to go see it in the theater and all that.
There were tickets sold. I looked online.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, there's so many things. It's so funny because we talk about it all the time. We're like, who is going to see it? Packed, probably. You know,
Yeah.
all the different things, all these things that we're like, who is going to that? Who's going to see
The drag queen
The drag
lady?
queen going to be probably
Packed.
sold out.
Packed.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like with the Melania movie, I bet it's a bunch of Trump supporters, and there's also people who hate him
Oh,
who
yeah.
are like, "I'll get some information on him," and
Yeah.
they don't even realize they're giving him money.
Carmen, call Brent Hatley again
No.
and see if he wants tickets to go see that RuPaul lady.
Okay.
No, I'm just.
Okay.
Yeah, that was whenever the people went in and started yelling at Jerry Seinfeld about Palestine and stuff and everything. And he goes, "You paid for tickets to get in. You already lost. Like,
Yeah,
what do you?
yeah, I've already won.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. All right, let's take a quick break and come back. We've got an hour's worth of news. Galvin will take over there. Coming up at 8 o'clock, we'll give you $1,000. And Bert Kreischer is in town tonight and in the studio with us in the 8 o'clock hour. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Working on our micro penis contest.
A lot going on.
If you're driving around Tampa right now and you're just not feeling it, you're just literally not feeling it, we may be able to help you out with Best Man Medical.
Whether or not we can keep them anonymous, that's a big factor, I think.
What do you mean?
Masks.
Keep what?
Well, I'm saying now that if they have the option, that might draw some more people out.
Oh yeah,
Right,
I don't feel like we need to see their faces.
yeah.
I think it's definitely going to make more sense to see their flaccid junk.
Yeah.
And the work that Best Man can do.
I'm sure there's plenty of guys like, man, I would do that, but I don't want to put my face out there.
Right.
And people make fun of
They're
me.
I don't even.
Jobbers.
And look, we're not going to make fun of you. It's the one thing you can't do anything about. You can't grow your height. You can't grow your wiener. It's not like you can go work it out and you're just skipping the gym. It's nothing you can blame yourself for. This is the hand you've been dealt. But now, thanks to Best Man Medical, you have an opportunity to fix that. That's what I'd like to see happen.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's a confidence boost, and like Mike said, you can't control that. You know what I mean? So
Carmen, honestly, have you rolled into a guy with micropenis before? You don't have to say who.
No, so I have seen one where I was just like,
Yeah, didn't we talk about this before where you were just like, no thanks?
yeah.
No,
I was like, it's not worth it.
oh, no.
And then I've also had one where I was like,
Chubuku.
that is not coming near me.
Yeah.
You know, so I've had it on both ends.
I bet you
No,
have.
I had not like that.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Same time.
Covered it all.
No. But again, you can't do anything about it. And now that I'm a little older, I feel I don't know if I handled it the best.
Okay.
You didn't handle it at all.
There you go again.
Yeah.
You should stop talking.
I'm trying to.
Does
What-
that guy know that he was your smallest?
I don't know.
Is that what did you say to him? You didn't say it's too small. You just came up with an excuse.
I mean,
What did you say?
Oh,
You
man.
said something.
I don't think I made him feel good about it.
Oh, I mean, how could you?
Right. Like I don't think I handled it with grace. But I was also young in my young 20s
And how many have you seen by that age that you could tell that one was small?
and drunk. Well, I mean, like
She got a lot of pictures.
Yeah, it's true.
I did get a lot of pictures, and by that time, I think I had been with like 3 guys. So
What do you say the count is now?
Don't worry about it.
I thought you the
4.
way when you took that breath, I thought you were going to answer me. I went, "Oh my god, she's
no,
going to answer."
I am a married lady.
Yes, I mean
We-
that's you could talk about up to being married.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Listen. Chad is the only one I've ever been with.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So yes, in his mind, that's how it is.
I can't wait, Carmen.
For what?
The years to go on, and you have the same disdain for Chad that my wife has for me.
I don't think so. I actually love my husband.
She
Yeah,
loves
also
me
got
too.
that way.
Now.
She loves me too.
Yeah, I mean, it's different. The difference, and I think the biggest difference is Chad and I both waited. Like Amanda was in her 20s when you guys got married, right? Were you both in your 20s, or you were in your 30s and she was
I
in
was
her
in my
20s?
30s. She was in her 20s.
Right. So she got married at a younger age.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So she didn't get.
Practically got her while she was right off the boat.
Yeah,
Right.
but think about this, Carmen. I'm nowhere near as funny as I used to be whenever I first met
Wait.
Jenny. Apparently, according to her, I'm nowhere near as funny as I used to be.
Yeah. Well, see, so that's the thing. We have a very opposite. I'm the funny one. Chad is the calm
Not
one.
for long.
Yeah.
Not for
Well,
long. It's just not funny anymore, Carmen.
Yeah, stop making
You're
fun
gonna
of
get
me.
Yeah.
I get the look, or I get he gets really sad, and then he stops talking to me. I'm like, I was just joking. I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings.
Just don't start farting in front of each other.
Oh, no.
Sure, he does. I thought.
On accident. I don't do it like on purpose. Like if you, but
Even
that
on accident.
Chad
is
thinks
bad.
it's cute.
Chad
Well,
thinks
she
it's
has to
funny
be laughing.
because it's when he makes me laugh. So he knows it's like a sincere gesture.
Sincere heart.
And it's not like I run to him and be like, "Hey, check this out." I'm usually trying to run away. Like, get away from me.
Juliana has a friend who can't stop pooping in the house.
Oh.
She's an adorable little kid too.
In
Is
your
it
house?
Lithgow?
Yeah, my house. I picked her up yesterday from school, and she was like, "We got to go straight home. I got to poop." I'm like, "Why?"
Oh.
She's like, "I can't
Tell me
poop."
that?
She's like, "I can't poop at school." Yeah, she has like a routine. She's like, "I can't poop at school. I got to poop at your house." I'm like, Jesus.
That is
way
weird.
too comfortable to tell you that. You know what I mean?
Listen, times are changing, old men. Like,
Oh,
it's-
okay. Sorry, I didn't know new hip guys talk to kids about pooping.
I didn't talk to her
I know,
about
no,
pooping.
I'm
she
not-
talked
I'm
to me about pooping.
I'm not blaming you.
Thank
I'm
you.
saying that
That's what the
Carmen's
kids
trying
do
to
now.
shame
Yeah.
us for
Listen-
being older.
Well, I'm just saying kids are more open about talking about that, specifically
Shouldn't
girls. Yes, because it's natural. Everyone does it. We shouldn't shame.
Leave a little
specific-
mystery.
Yeah.
Leave
Yeah.
a
We
little
shouldn't.
mystery.
Well, I don't think this child is worrying about turning on Mike in the future.
You don't know.
Is this
No, she's not.
is this why everybody was speculating that Carmen was the one that blew up the bathroom at CMG?
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what everybody was saying.
Carmen.
Yeah, I have no problem. I would have said it, but
Who did it?
I don't know. I don't even remember this thing. Are you talking about the toilets like that were just happening?
Yeah, yesterday.
It shut down
Oh.
the thing.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I ran in there to go number 1, and there was 2 guys in there with a vacuum, and then I had to hold it, and then I had to go down to the second floor. But no,
Well, all the
I-
speculation that I heard was that based on the timetable, it was you.
because you talk to so many people.
no,
Listen, we all knew about
This
it. We
was
all
being-
knew about the bathroom
I didn't
problem. We're
talk
not
to
even
you
Yeah,
there.
because there was an email.
This was being broadcast on 102.5 The Bone is where I
Yeah.
heard this stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, everybody was speculating based on the timetable. It was you or Ann Kelly.
most likely Carmen.
Yeah.
And Kelly craps flowers.
Well, I can tell you the
And Kelly, when Ann Kelly gets off a toilet, it looks like potpourri.
I can tell you the bathroom that it was in. I don't use it, so it wasn't me.
So I'm not saying it was you.
Yes, you are.
This is what
right?
I
No,
heard on the
you're
radio.
From who?
From Monica.
Yep.
This is when he says people are talking. You know, I'm just
Yeah.
trying.
I heard them talk-
Just trying to tell you.
I heard them talking about it on JP, and then I heard Dizzy and John Senning talking about
And
it later in the
people
Well,
are-
afternoon.
isn't it
people are
funny?
emailing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe someone who's pointing fingers shouldn't be pointing
Oh,
fingers.
Listen.
you're
Oh.
saying Monica.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying the bathroom that it happened in, I don't use, so I don't know who it was.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Man,
I
gotta tell
believe
ya,
you.
If you're a lady and you're shutting down bathrooms,
Like whole floors.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
they had to bring in like a crew the
That's
next day.
Yeah.
I'd like to admit something. I had a big breakfast.
But that's the thing. Like, I think it happened overnight, and we found the problem in the morning.
Gross.
I
Even
think.
worse.
I don't know.
Listen,
Again, I
I-
don't use that stall, so.
I believe you, Carmen. This is
You know
what
what,
people
Gio?
are saying.
I want to fight you. We should do the punch out.
Oh,
Can I
yeah.
fight Gio?
I can arrange for
My
that.
money's on Carmen.
I'm
I can
in.
arrange for that.
I don't agree with these other shows on our radio station.
He just listens. He's just a listener.
Yeah.
I want to fight him. Fight him real
Mike
good.
Calta show. Good morning.
Hey man, what's going on? Love the show.
Thank you. What's happening?
Nothing much. Hey, do you guys do you happen to have an extra set of Kings of Leon tickets?
Do we, Carmen?
I think so, yes.
Can we give it to this guy if he wants them?
Yeah, you got to wait till 8.
Why?
Okay, go ahead.
Whoa.
What?
What
Sir,
are the rules? We don't know the rules, Carmen.
Yeah.
We're not in the building.
You got to put him on hold. I got to turn my mic off, and then I'm not going to be listening. So when Galvin asks for me to play any of his news stories, I won't be playing them because I'm going to be handling the tickets.
Oh, I forgot. First you blow up the toilets. Now you got attitude over there.
I did not listen.
Louise.
I am on one today.
Yeah, it
Carmen,
seems
can
like
you
it.
maybe just grab his phone number and we'll call him later?
Nope. Yeah. Yes, I will.
Sir, I'm going to put you on hold. Just give Carmen a minute to get your phone number, and then she will call you in the 8 o'clock hour and lock you in.
And don't piss her off, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks, I
Maybe
appreciate it.
send her a wedding gift. Hold on, sir. There you go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show. Sponsored by Badger Bob Services.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, Senate leaders have a bipartisan funding deal in hand, but it remains to be seen whether they will avert a costly government shutdown. Every week it's a government shutdown. As the clock ticks toward the midnight deadline tonight, lawmakers left Capitol Hill late Thursday after all rank-and-file senators could not come to an agreement to swiftly move the spending package, the contours of which negotiators from both parties and the White House struck earlier in the day. Senators are set to return today with an eye toward sending the bill back to the House for final approval, but negotiations can change rapidly.
I don't even know this time what they're fighting about and who's right and who's wrong. I have no idea. And the government shutdown doesn't necessarily affect us directly, right? Because it closed on last. I mean, it affects other people, but I'm talking about us.
Yeah, well, I mean, it
The
can
most
affect
important.
stuff that's in
Yeah.
your life, though.
I know
Yeah.
Mo, working for the airport, it was affecting him, and his wife has a government job as well.
Was he not getting paid?
I don't think so.
That's crazy.
I mean, eventually he got the back pay, I
Right.
believe, but for that period, I don't believe he got a paycheck for like a month.
I don't know that I would show up. I don't know that I would do that.
Well, a lot of people call in sick. They try to blow their sick time and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what happens, I think.
I think that would make me so mad. I would be like, I'm not working. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, but I mean, the job usually, if you're working for the government, it's got great benefits, and you don't want to lose those.
That's true. That's true. Bobby was telling me about a guy he in his hometown that owns an Italian restaurant. They open up just for dinner, and in the day the guy's a crossing guard because he makes $80,000 a year as a crossing guard and gets all the government health benefits for his kids and all that. So he gets up and he does his crossing guard duties in the morning, and then he goes to his Italian restaurant at night.
$80,000 as a crossing guard?
Yeah,
like what for school or for like?
Yeah, for school. I think about that, but I was looking at I went and took the kids to McDonald's last day, and McDonald's charges you $14 an hour.
How long are you
but
out
the
there?
cost of living.
How long are you out there as a crossing guard, though? Are you like, even if you showed up an hour early and then left an hour after, you're out there for 4 hours total?
Yeah, I think so. And Carmen, I think it's just because it's the government job, and because they have a budget for it. They have to fill those spots.
They probably need people, and that was probably that would probably used to be like a lower paying position,
right?
And they couldn't fill it, so they had to raise it. But I saw a thing this morning that was talking about like the housing prices.
Oh yeah,
back in the 90s compared to today, and the median household income compared to today.
Yeah,
and like they've both gone up, but the price of things have gone up like 260%. The actual wages have only gone up 100%. So we're not anywhere close to what it used to be just from the 90s.
No, my wife and I were talking about this the other day about how they were saying the average cost to raise a kid is $100,000 per kid.
No.
What?
Oh, I saw something different. Like from birth to 18.
No. A year.
A year.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, a year.
I gotcha.
Like you should base it $100,000 per kid per year.
Gotcha.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what the what my next move would be. An apartment. Like if I lost everything.
I mean, if you're not going to work again, you're going to live off your retirement.
No, I mean, what kind of work can I go do? What job is an almost 60-year-old man just going to go walk into and be like, "Hi, I'm here to start working"?
They say a lot of people who retired in their 60s, they have to start working again in their 70s, and they're doing like the Walmart greeting jobs.
Oh, I'd love that job.
Or a lot of them are driving Uber.
They don't even really do that anymore. Walmart greeters. I mean, they have a person at the door, but it's not like it used to be. It used to be an actual greeter.
Right.
Hello, welcome to Walmart. That whole thing, whatever. And then you saw that guy that was working at Walmart, and the guy saw him, and he was like 80-something years old, and his wife died, and he lost his pension and everything, and they wound up raising almost $2 million for the guy. But that's one guy,
Yeah, I don't know. I always think what the next move would be like if the crap hit the fan. You know what I mean? If everything went downhill.
Yeah, because you don't have any other real experience. You've been doing this for so long, and this has been your main thing, whatever, all of us, it's like, what else are we going to do? I mean, am I going to go work in a pizza place?
That is what I get the most from LinkedIn offers to be a host at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Because it has me listed as a radio host. So I get all hosting job, and once a week, Chuck E. Cheese is looking to hire a host.
Listen,
which I know you've done before, Carmen.
Yes, it's a great job.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Yep.
As long as they don't have a salad bar. Don't work at a Chuck E. Cheese that has a salad bar. That's
I think
the
I'm
worst.
too fat to fit in the costume.
I don't know. They make
Chucky's
me
been
big.
eating some cheese.
I think I would immediately go and talk to Pedretti and Megan and be like, hey, can I help book acts? Do something. I would try and get into something doing that, I guess.
See, I have thought about this because I've also thought about getting like a secondary job. I did the insurance stuff a couple years ago.
Right.
That's just really sad because you're talking to people who lose everything and then they're mad at you even though you have nothing how to control it, But right now, like my backup would be being a teacher. Honestly.
Can you do that?
Yeah,
you have your degree.
I have a bachelor's degree, so I can teach. I can get like a certificate.
Oh, Miss Carmen.
Yeah, and but again, and that's what Chad does, so it does make sense. You know what I mean? And then I could also just start teaching and then go into coaching. But that
today we're reading Bud, Not Buddy.
Yeah, listen, it's not something that I would like to do, but as far as like the way the world is going, I feel like that is going to be something that I have to do eventually.
That's something pretty good to fall back on, though.
Yeah.
You get decent benefits, get state job.
Gio's going to work
job,
for junk jockeys.
Yeah. The pension is good if you work there for like 20 years as a teacher and stuff like that,
Yeah.
And,
Today's lesson was on abolishing slavery, but instead I'm going to teach you how to make your own deodorant.
well, I would aim for a gym teacher job in elementary.
Yeah.
In,
This will also set you free.
in elementary school.
Yeah.
That's what I don't want to
Yeah.
do high school.
Can't
they're,
have loose knees in high school.
they're mean. Well, they're mean.
Yeah.
By the way, also Carmen just comes in hungover and just is like blows her whistle, holds her head, and goes, "Run laps."
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a ball. Go kick it.
Yeah. The only problem is you can't play dodgeball anymore. There's so many games from our childhood that you're not allowed to play
Yeah.
legally.
Do
in
they
the
tell
state.
you that?
Yes.
Oh, legally.
Legally, you cannot play dodgeball. And I remember one year when I was in college, I had to do like an internship as part for credits, and I had them play Red Rover.
Right.
And one little girl came up to me, "We're not allowed to play this." And I was like, "I'm just trying to keep you guys occupied. If you don't want to play, you don't have to play."
There's always
First-
one kid.
First girl that ran got clotheslined and hurt herself. And I was like,
Oh,
and
do you
then,
think of the games we used to play when we ever play Asses Up?
With
Heads
soccer?
Up, 7 Up.
No, Asses Up is where you, or maybe it's the same thing, Carmen, but it's like it was almost like handball. And if you make an error, you have to run and touch the wall before they beam you with the ball.
Oh,
Oh.
we used to play butts up, where you would kick penalty kicks, and you had a goalie, and if you got scored on like 3 times, you had to turn around, grab
Yeah.
your ankles, and everybody got to shot.
Yeah, that's everybody throws the ball at you.
Well,
No, we used to play a game called like Steal the Bacon. They'd put like a cone or something in the middle,
Yeah.
and then you'd all line up on the wall, and you'd all get a number, and they'd say 2 and 4. And
Oh,
if
and you
they
run
called
out
your
there.
number, you
Oh,
run,
yeah.
and you got to get the pin. But if they tag you, then you gotta. It was like a tag game.
Yeah.
nobody
But-
playing Smear the Queer anymore.
Nope.
Nope, not allowed to do
It's
that.
frowned upon.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Capture the flag. You ever play that?
Oh yeah.
that was
Yeah.
basically Steal the Bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar. But yeah, I think that's. I will eventually one day be an elementary gym school teacher.
Well, good luck, youth of America.
Well, listen, it's not on me.
No, I think it'll be great.
A Minnesota man allegedly tried to break Luigi Mangione out of jail in New York. Law enforcement sources say Mark Anderson, who is 36, was charged with impersonating a federal agent after authorities said he showed up at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn claiming to be an FBI agent with a court order to release him.
Oh, and what was he? They just thought he was going to turn him over.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sir, here you go.
Oh, you
And then
gotta-
just walk out.
Oh, you got a court order, you say? Come on in.
Yeah.
Well, he does have a hearing today. They're saying so. Maybe they thought, well, he's going to have to be moved for the hearing.
But also, who's checking paperwork? And if you have enough confidence and you
Yeah.
walk in with a clipboard and you do all that
Can
stuff,
you imagine
that
if
would
they were
be
like,
insane.
we lost him? What do you mean you
Right.
lost him? We just let him go.
We handed him over.
We handed him over to what we thought was an FBI agent.
Yeah, Luigi, he's gone.
Yeah.
What do you mean he's gone?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that guy's going to be in a little bit of trouble. He can't just walk in there and do that.
I wonder what his motive was. If he was just another guy who hates the insurance companies, or if he knew that. If he
They
knew
say
Luigi.
that Luigi gets all kinds of love letters
I was
and
going to say,
mails
maybe
and
this
crushes.
guy just thought he was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is good looking.
Like people really, think he's a hero.
He's got those dark eyebrows.
The Alabama state government has passed a bill that would criminalize protesting in a mask without a doctor's note. Because you see all the people wearing the mask and stuff, so
Yeah.
now they're like, you can't have the mask if you don't have a doctor's note.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Well, it's just trying to stop stuff.
Mhm.
So we had talked about this. The discussion was going around. We could not get a hold of him. Don't know what's happening. We do have a definitive answer about John Senning going on Calta Cruise 19.
I don't believe it.
Is he going? Is he not going? Let's hear it from the Sasquatch himself. We have some audio.
I would like to say here with my good buddy Dizzy and Just Call Mo, who will both be on the cruise as well.
Yes, sir.
You boys are going to be on the cruise. I am locked in, and I will be on the Calta cruise this year. Butt chugging.
What?
That's just one of the many things that I had in mind.
For yourself?
Well, I mean, for
Mo, you in?
for the boys.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I'll be on the cruise. I don't know about butt chugging.
yeah. No, I was really just speaking for myself and anybody else who wants to
Oh, there you go,
participate.
Carmen. We
So
So John Senning will be on the cruise and apparently also butt chugging.
What is butt chugging?
It's
Funnel.
We're-
Butt chug,
Funnel.
Yeah. You put.
He hangs out with Drew too much.
Joe knows.
I do.
they do it in the blockers. I can't say the first word with John Cena, the movie.
Sea
Have-
Oh,
blockers.
yeah.
Sea blockers. Have you seen that?
I have not.
Oh,
They
it's
chug beer with their butt.
Yes.
Yeah, and other things. Whiskey,
but that yeah,
vodka.
But
You
that
done
movie's
this, Joe?
pretty funny.
No, I've never done it.
Sounds like you have.
No,
Do you know that?
I know about it.
Do you remember when I supposedly did it?
No.
So in 1997, there was a story going on about kids were taking Crown Royal enemas because they were getting drunker quicker. So the idea was to shoot it in the keister, and that's how you get drunk. So me being the stunt guy on the show at the time, I had to go and do that live on the air.
No.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that, like, for a second? So I didn't tell anybody. I just went to my apartment, to my bathroom, and went through the motions, but had no interest in or even I didn't even have anything to do that activity with. You know,
theater of the mind.
Theater of the mind.
Yeah.
So good. Academy Award winning. Because we got fined by the FCC.
Oh.
And it never even happened.
Yeah.
Just talking about it got us in enough trouble.
Jeez.
You just
Yeah.
blew so many people's minds from back in '97. They're like, "What? That was fake. I've been telling that story."
And Spice Boy did not jump from the balcony.
Oh,
And Ned is not real.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Dude, one of the greatest moments in the history of my radio career was when I was at the country station and some guy came up to me and he was like, "Hey, I heard Ned was saying about you and Ned this." And I looked at him, I go, "You know Ned's not real. Ned's Manson, right?" And he was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Ned's not real. It's a character that Manson does." And he looked at me as if I told him his parents weren't his parents. He looked down and he looked back up and he goes, "I'm sorry, Cowhead. I just can't believe that." I mean,
You don't want to, yeah.
It's real to
he
me,
said,
damn it.
"I'm sorry. I just can't believe that." And then he walked away totally bewildered.
Yeah.
He had no idea what had just happened to him.
The Spice Boy off the balcony, that was done so well.
Yeah.
It sounded so
We
believable.
were Academy Award winners.
Yeah. Like I remember when he would jump, because that was everybody heard that. I remember he'd jump, he waited, and there was like a delay as if he was falling from the thing. And it sounded.
Jumped into my pool.
Yeah. It
Yep.
really sounded like it was happening.
Yep. Bunch of
you
phony
just
stuff.
ruined
I
Gio's
know.
childhood.
I know. But at the time, that was like, can you believe everybody was talking about
I'm
it?
sure, yeah.
Well, then the best is we went out that night and they made Spice Boy wear a neck brace
That's hilarious.
at the nightclub. He
Yeah.
was so pissed off.
But like, there's no video, there's no internet, there's no way to verify
Right,
it.
no.
Everybody, I
You
remember.
could get away with
Yeah.
so much.
I remember being in high school and everybody was talking about it that day.
Yeah. Well, it was fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this, we talked about yesterday, one of your biggest fears is somebody, apparently me, putting olive oil on your back.
Anybody.
Is this a fear? A man was crushed twice inside a garbage truck in Alabama. Can you imagine being stuck in a garbage truck and it's going and you're, stop.
No, because my thing is what are you doing in the garbage truck?
Yeah, maybe
like
you
if you're a
saw a cool
worker-
sword or something. You went to reach.
Or some like think about it. Like if a dog or a cat or something, I've seen the thing where like they're going through the conveyor belt and a bag's moving and they open it up and then they get a cat out because someone threw a cat
Right,
away.
yeah.
People are evil. You know what I mean? So let's just say like a raccoon is digging through your trash and you throw it away.
Yeah. It's funny. You know why I said sword is this made me think the other day. I was running and there was a mother and father and a kid, and the kid was probably 6 years old. He was on a bike and they had stopped to get water. And the mother and father were looking at their phone, a video or something, whatever. So the kid's just there and he's just walking around and he went right over to the trash can and just put on his tippy toes and looked in the trash can. And I was like, 100%. Every little boy knows doing that because you think there's going to be something cool in the trash.
Cool, yeah.
You're like, there's going to be a raccoon in here. There's going to be a sword. There's going to be something, that you're going to find in there and be like, I can't believe that somebody threw this in the trash can. Yeah. But this man was crushed twice inside a garbage truck in Alabama. Thankfully, the driver heard him calling for help, and rescue crews were able to get him out safely. Here is the fire chief and a volunteer talking about the incident. Take a listen.
We think he was compressed 2 times. It's really a fortunate thing that the gates at the Popeyes were closed, and the driver had to get out, and when he exited the dump truck, he could hear the man in the back needing help, and that's when he shut everything down.
We were all shocked because we thought we were going to have to get down there and really do some trauma assistant to him to get him out. But he was fine.
Well, there you go. Popeye's probably who's a couple chicken sandwiches in there, and he was like, "Don't mind if I do."
I thought of something else yesterday
One of your biggest fears?
Not one of my biggest fears, but one of the things that bother me really bad.
Yeah.
Cellophane.
Oh.
Cellophane like a wrapper.
Yeah.
I like my wife has individually wrapped mints,
Yeah.
you know, and I can't take them out of the cellophane, and the cellophane sticks to your hand.
Really?
I can. I don't like the way it's.
You have some weird tactile thing, I guess.
I don't know what it is.
Because think about it. Between olive oil, that, Doritos, the dust from the Doritos.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. I don't like that.
You have some sort of weird tactile thing.
Yeah, I don't like it.
That's interesting.
It's part of my autism.
Yeah, I guess. Could be. 32-year-old man from Florida named Alexander Baker
Mayfield.
Depew was feeling romantic, so he decided to get a bouquet of flowers and some chocolates for a dancer at a strip club.
Oh, just what they love.
Yeah, well, the flowers and chocolates cost Alexander $288, and he paid for them with counterfeit money. The bills had the word replica on them and said that they were not legal tender. They were only to be used for motion pictures.
Oh, we got a couple of those right here.
Right there. Then Alexander went to the strip club and paid a bar tab with the same movie money.
That's what I was going to say. You might as well just give that to the stripper.
Both the bartender and the florist realized the money was fake and called the cops. Police showed up at the club and arrested Alexander. They searched him and found another $400 in counterfeit bills and a little bit of cocaine and meth on him.
Is it legal to have those?
It's
or
not illegal to
just
have
use
it. It's
them?
illegal to use it.
Yeah.
He also had cocaine and meth on him. He is now facing multiple felonies for the fake money and drugs as well.
Not hot.
Joe has him up on Bone TV. No, he's not hot. I sent him a picture. I sent you guys a picture of him as well.
No.
Yeah. So don't do that.
Let's start. There's a lot of don't do that's in there. Don't try to use counterfeit money. First of all, I don't know if you know this, but when you deal with counterfeit money, you deal with the Secret Service of the United States. That is not a company that you want, and that is not an organization you want poking around your bank accounts.
No.
So avoid that. Don't even do it as a joke. Then don't buy strippers gifts. They don't want them. Unless you're going to go in there with diamonds or cash, they don't want your stupid chocolate or flowers.
Chocolates and stuff. Yeah, they're not have the cash.
They don't like you. They're not dating you. They don't remember you. They're there for your money. It's a job to them. You got to get that through your head.
Is there anything you could think of that you could use counterfeit money? Like the best scenario, you know what I mean? Like you're not getting it past a bartender usually. They're dealing with money all the time.
When you're coming out of Publix and the Girl Scouts are asking to buy cookies.
Oh,
here's a fake $20 bill.
Running past the kids.
Let me get those Thin Mints.
Kids don't know.
They
Kids don't know, yeah.
Let me get them Thin Mints.
Yeah, dumb kid.
The other problem is you're on the security.
Oh, yeah.
There's a video there and stuff.
By the way, that guy looks just like Cam Scattaboo with the Giants.
He does, yeah.
Looks just
He's
like
got to
him.
get a grill. Yeah.
I don't recommend ever playing around with fake money or saying they had it, and don't even mess around with that.
There is a new study that revealed that more than 1/3 of teenage boys between the ages of 11 and 17 have admitted to gambling in the past year.
Yeah.
Oh, they're getting around all the
They
apps
made
and
it
stuff
so
and everything.
easy.
Yeah.
Here is the founder of Common Sense Media and a clinical psychologist talking about teens betting and doing all that stuff because it's so prevalent now.
The results of this new research are absolutely astounding and a wake-up call for every parent everywhere. 1 out of 3 boys in this country are gambling online before they're old enough to vote.
There's a modeling that happens here. Some dads are the ones who are teaching it to their kids without realizing the slippery slope that can come. I do think that this is the next wave of the mental health crisis that will happen in teenage boys.
I think they're right. I think that it's already getting out of hand in college, and the high school kids now with Prize Picks and those ones that make it easier to do because you don't really have to be that knowledgeable. You just have to pick one,
But also they're blaming the parents. Meanwhile, when you turn on the NFL, it's like here's Gronk's 3 parlay pick, and
but that's not.
it's all.
But that's not the NFL's fault. The NFL.
No, I'm not saying, but it's being marketed now.
It's being
but
pushed.
it's not being marketed towards necessarily teenagers. The same way they have beer commercials.
That's the audience, though.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not. It's also you're gambling.
Teenagers are not watching NFL.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that they're not necessarily marketing towards your teenagers.
Right.
They're marketing towards gambling age people. The same way with.
But what kid doesn't want to make more money?
Yeah, I'm not saying
like the whole thing is win money, make money, money.
Yeah, let that kid lose some money.
I'm not saying that the gambling companies are targeting that, but I'm saying that it's being normalized
I
now.
do think they're targeting it as well.
Yeah. Easily accessible, and it's everywhere. You're seeing it all the time.
Cool
and
thing
it's
to
funny. It's funny because like the NBA and NFL and all of them were completely against gambling until they're like, "Hey, do you know how much money you can make if you do this and if you
the
let
NFL
us sponsor all this stuff?"
Back in the day when the Super Bowl used to come here. Not when the Bucks were playing, but when the Super Bowl would be in Tampa, Pete would throw Super Bowl parties at the Hard Rock. And when the Hard Rock just had, what was that club, Floyd's? I don't even think they had anything else yet at the time. And Pete would rent out Floyd's and throw a Hard Rock Super Bowl party there. And the NFL didn't want him to have a Super Bowl party at the Hard Rock because the Hard Rock, which at the time only had slot machines,
right?
They didn't want the association with the gambling.
Crazy.
And now they're like, now they're advertising with them.
But
there
I
is
feel like
there is nothing on any of these sports shows that isn't sponsored by a gambling.
Right.
Right.
That's truth. Every athlete's got their one that they use. Everyone that I let my son do some of that stuff, but he works and it's his money, and he loses his money. That's the lesson to teach him. You just got to keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
But he's also 19.
Yeah.
I feel like the problem that's going to happen, much like it does with video games, these parents hook up their credit card not thinking that it will be saved, and their kid saves it, and then they end up spending their parents' whole life savings. Because they don't realize that it's real money.
Yeah, but you're an idiot if you allow your kid to hook up your credit card to their.
But what if what if your kid does it at night? What if your kid goes into your wallet while you're sleeping?
Yeah, well, then you put that kid in jail.
Right,
That's
you know
the
what
way
I mean?
to teach them a lesson.
Right. So I feel like the big thing that they need to do now is start coming up with laws to prevent this and what's going to happen when kids start doing this.
But also with more gambling is more cheating. We see it all the time now. The
Right.
NBA with the FBI, involved there, and then UFC. Just I said the last UFC 324, they had to cancel the fight because of
betting.
Yeah, it was what was it called? I forget what they called it. Something with the betting.
It was I forgot what it was. It was where they saw
irregular,
a pattern.
Irregular betting patterns. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, so it's happening all the time.
Do you think Gio is freaking out right now?
Oh, I'm sure.
Of course.
Gio has run out of the room 3 times. He's been out of the room for the past 3 minutes or so with the door closed. I don't know what he's so stressed out.
There's a lot of moving parts. Well, everybody's coming at him from different angles to coordinate everything, and it's a lot.
Funny to me.
Yeah. It used to be just Bert would drive himself and show up.
Yeah.
Netflix has a new dating show. I think we're going to be all in on this one, called Age of Attraction, where contestants don't know each other's ages.
I like that.
Which range between 22 years old all the way up to 59 years old.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
I think that's pretty good.
I think the advantage there is for guys because a lot of young girls, maybe not 22, 25, 27-ish, they want more of the
established, a guy
down,
who has money, a guy who's not an idiot and doing stuff. Not that all men, over 40 are not idiots, but they're not playing and doing all this stuff and doing everything else. They perceive them to be
getting their act together,
right,
Yeah. And also, like, part of the reason why I think my wife and I get along so well is because
you have money.
is because we don't really want to do anything. And we're very content with just sitting at home and hanging out.
Yeah. Your Tampa Bay Lightning beat the Winnipeg Jets last night 4-1. Cooch extended his point streak to 7 games, and now the Lightning carry a 2-game win streak into the Stadium Series, which happens Sunday at Ray J against the Boston Bruins.
I will bet on that game.
Yeah,
it will make it more interesting. Yeah,
I got to tell you, Radish, man, Radish has been killing it. Yeah, he's on it, and Hagel, of course, all the big names and stuff. Kucherov, though, is always set at over 1.5 points.
Right. He's going to score.
And he gets it all the time, but he gets so many assists and does all this stuff. It's unbelievable. Lightning are very good. And the young guys that they got now, too, like you always go, Hedman's been there forever. Cooch has been there forever. Like, who? the young guys that they brought in, James and these different guys, are really good players.
Yeah, good. That's great. It's great to see the lighting back on top. I'm excited for Sunday. I think this is going to be a great weekend for the entire town. You got Burt tonight, you got Gasparilla tomorrow, and you have the Stadium Series on Sunday.
You know what I don't like? Our Bruins are good, and Bruins travel well, and you're going to see a lot of Boston there and stuff, and they are. I don't know, something about going to a Boston game. I'm just like, I don't, because if you lose to Boston, it makes me so mad.
I think Vinnick made it too cold.
Too cold for him.
Are you stressing out? Is everything okay?
Yeah.
You're stressing out, or everything is okay?
Yeah, they're almost. Bert's bus is almost here.
Okay.
So once the bus is here, yeah, it's fine.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just telling them things that I'm not 100% sure about. I'm like, yeah, of course the bus will fit.
But I think the bus has been here before.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they could pull it right in the cul-de-sac.
Yeah, but there's other cars parked, and I'm just.
Do I need to move my car?
I don't think so.
Oh, please don't hit my car. Oh, actually,
But
please
Bert's
hit my car.
Bert's still sleeping, so he's gonna be hanging on the bus.
All
a
right,
bit,
good. Let
so.
him sleep. All
Yeah,
right, good.
I'm just making sure everything goes nice and smooth.
Yep.
Talked about it earlier. Cooper Flagg had another signature performance last night, posting a career high 49 points in the Dallas Mavericks 123-121 loss to the Charlotte Hornets. The 19-year-old's 49 points is the highest scoring game by a teenager in league history.
Wow.
Yeah, Flagg also joins LeBron James and Anthony Edwards as the only teenagers in NBA history to record multiple 40-point games.
That's great.
19 years old.
Yeah.
You're only going to get better. And he's already unbelievable.
I have a 19-year-old son. Can't do any of that.
No.
Yeah. Same. Possesses no skills.
19 years old. You're on top of the world. You go first. Can you imagine how that all played out? First off, the Mavs trade Luka, and then they get the first round pick, and they get Cooper Flagg. I mean, it's just crazy. It's almost like it was planned. Oh, that couldn't be possible, right?
There's no way they would do that.
No.
I feel like that would be against the rules.
Yeah.
Listen, I gotta tell you, I know we talk about this a lot, but Bert is really popular.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can't understand. I mean, I can understand it, but I mean, it is the scope of his popularity is. My son just texted me at 7:35 a.m. That kid hasn't been up at 7:35 for anything and said, "Hey, what time is Bert coming?" That never happens.
By the amount of texts and emails and phone calls I've had in the last 24 hours, I've realized.
Do you know how many people I've had to tell no, don't come here today?
I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, everybody was like, "Hey, do you mind if I come by?" Yeah, no, don't come by. We're doing a show. Goddamn it.
Is it weird that I just still think of Bert as Bert?
No, I mean, Bert's still Bert.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's amazing how many times Bert's been on this show that nobody cared, and now all of a sudden, now there's a line.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. I was like, what? It's just Bert. What's the big deal?
It is insane. But it's great.
Yeah, like so happy for Bert.
When you saw him, like, because I didn't know, and then he popped up on the beginning of the football thing, and I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Slash says that the next Guns N' Roses album will be all new material rather than holdovers from Chinese Democracy, which they've been releasing over the years. You know, they put out some of those songs, whatever. There's no word when it will be out, though.
Dude, that Chinese Democracy is garbage. I love Guns N' Roses. I love all of the Guns N' Roses stuff. I love Slash's solo stuff. I even loved Izzy's solo stuff when he did it. That Chinese Democracy is garbage. There's nothing that I heard on it that made me go, oh, this is good. So I hope they do just scrap all that and come up with some new stuff. That would be fantastic.
But you see what the problem is there. I mean, because there's bands that have to be the band. You know what I mean? Like Chinese Democracy is almost all Axl.
Yeah.
So if you have Axl not in charge of everything, he does lyrics and singing and doing that stuff. That works for Guns N' Roses because then you have Slash and used to have Izzy, you know, doing the songs and Duff and everything. But yeah, it's just it's weird whenever certain members leave the band and it changes the sound.
Yeah. It's I would like to see Guns N' Roses do a mature Guns N' Roses rocking, like we're not on drugs anymore, but we're still Guns N' Roses. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean it's difficult though because you come out of the gate with Appetite for Destruction.
I know.
I mean,
the greatest rock and roll album of all time.
I mean, it's definitely up there for sure.
Yeah,
like hit after hit. I mean, every song on that album is great.
Yep.
They're even the ones that are overplayed. At one point, you were like, "Yeah, this is a great song." Yeah, it's overplayed now. You heard it so much, but still, you're not mad at "Sweet Child of Mine." You know.
You know, I love Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
And you know, I will go see Pearl Jam.
Right.
Eddie Vedder is doing a solo tour in Tokyo. And I would love to go over and do that, but obviously that's just too much. Do you know differ in political views from Pearl Jam.
Right.
And I don't care. Same thing with Springsteen. I don't care about what they're yipping about. I just like to hear some of the music. Eddie Vedder or Pearl Jam himself put out a thing yesterday. I guess, do you know about January, or is it today or tomorrow, or one of the days is a shutdown day today? Is it today that they're doing it?
The government
Tonight.
shutdown? Or?
No, when is it?
It's supposed to be tonight.
Tonight.
If they don't finish it.
No, not the government shutdown. They're doing a protest. Like don't buy anything.
Sorry.
All right.
You all right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Somebody like Ed Norton was suggesting this, right?
Ed Norton.
Yeah.
Joe, I don't know whether you know what you're talking about.
I think I do.
I don't know what you're saying.
He was saying shut down the economy.
Here it is. No, here right. Ice out. A nationwide shutdown. No businesses. Don't shop anywhere today.
Oh, shut
January
up.
30th, 2026. It's National Shutdown Day. That's what they're trying to promote. So it's been shouting out. So Pearl Jam put that out on their social media, the graphic for that, and it had 1,000 comments right out of the gate. And I looked at them, and all of them are negative. They're like, "Why don't you just concentrate on playing music? Sure, it's okay because if less political, more music. Who's your new drummer? Stop." I was so surprised by how many fans were barking back at them.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people.
Oh, I
that
think
are
it's
like
great.
that.
I think it's great because that's what we want. We want less of you talking and more of you playing music. And I know you don't want to hear that, but that's just how it goes. What's wrong, Gio?
Nothing.
Is the bus here?
Bus is here.
Okay, so
Bus
we're good.
made it. Bus is parked. Bert's sleeping.
Bro, let him sleep. He's got plenty of time. We're early.
I'm like, what a great thing. He's like, yeah, Bert's still sleeping. I'm like, well, whenever he's ready, come on in.
Yeah, we're not in a hurry.
Yeah. What a great life. You just get on the bus, drive you there, wake up.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That is, I have a similar life.
Yeah.
With Tom.
Of course.
It's
yeah.
wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. Now the bus is here. It's all good.
All right. Well, don't stress out. I can see it in your eyes.
No, I'm very calm.
Everybody good?
We're good.
I'm good. What I miss?
Carmen's putting out fires over there too. She just,
Carmen, what do you got going on?
She just had a situation.
We didn't get an email that we needed, so
Yeah.
I got it.
But we have it now. We're good.
Yes.
All
So
right.
we're good to go.
Okay.
At 8:00, we'll be fine.
All right.
Well, you were talking about Guns N' Roses, all that stuff. What was the? I'm gonna try and say I stumble on this guy's name all the time.
Come on, you can do this.
John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
Got it?
That was good.
That's the best you've done all week.
Right. I always trying to add a extra syllable in there, and I always go John Leguizamo. Leguizamo. Yeah, there you go. He said, if you support ICE, don't come to any of his movies, don't come to any of his shows, don't watch any of his movies, all this stuff, whatever. And a guy responded to him, and it was perfect. The guy wasn't mad or like wasn't going crazy or anything. He goes, this is a perfect case of you think you're more famous than you are. He goes, because you don't have movies. There are movies that you're in, but nobody's going, let's go see the John Leguizamo movie. They're going, oh, he's in this movie as well.
Right.
The shows, all this stuff. Like nobody, you think you're way more famous than you are.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's that guy.
Yeah, that was one of the things. He goes, you're 2 more movies away from being that guy that's in all those movies. Yeah.
It's true. You really got to know. I mean, I guess because he's Hispanic, it's
No, I
him,
understand why he's saying it, but
Right.
also going out and doing that, it's like, oh no, we're not going to be able to watch his movies anyway. Get out of here. Terrible.
John what?
Leguizamo.
Very good.
I got it
There
now.
you got it. Now.
You know what I figured out? I just have to hit the leg part. Because I always think it's like Leguizamo.
No, Leguizamo.
Leguizamo.
Been on the show before.
Yes. And, is good in movies and totally fine, but
Not his movies.
Yeah. The band Tool, they say their no phone policy isn't actually for them. They don't really care. It's so fans don't have to try and look over somebody that's holding their phone up and doing all that
Stop
stuff.
it.
Yeah.
I don't know. The thing with me is if I go to a concert, I usually take a couple of pictures and then maybe get a couple of seconds of video for social media. But nobody's ever watching that back.
Yeah,
like
no.
you never go back. It's so loud you can't hear anything.
I do the exact same thing. I take a couple like short videos, whatever, and a couple pictures, whatever. It was so funny. We went and saw Foreigner, and my wife and I and John Brennan was there, and he was with his his dad and his uncle, and his uncle was filming the entire thing.
Yeah.
And I go, do I send a self-addressed envelope to? I go, how do I get the video from your? He goes, yeah, he'll put it on CD for you.
You need a copy?
Yeah.
That's the thing. What are you doing? You're not going to go home and watch it again.
We were at Motley Crue. We were at the amphitheater, Motley Crue, and we're down front, and I'm standing there, and Medicine Man is standing next to me. And Medicine Man has an old school digital camera, and he's taking a picture of Motley Crue and then showing it to me, and then taking a picture of Motley Crue, and then the third time it was like Abbott and Costello. I go, I'm standing right here. I see the same thing you see. We've got our first look at the Fab Four for the Beatles movie. Director Sam Mendes, 4-film Sony project, has begun production and will hit theaters in April of 2028. So you have the different people that are going to be in the movie. I have the picture. Hang on, I'm going to send it to you right now, so you guys can all see what they look like.
I didn't see this yesterday.
Who they're going to be playing and stuff. There they are. So from left to right, you have Harris Dickinson, who is playing John Lennon, which he's a very tall guy there. Then you have Paul Mescal, who's going to be playing Paul McCartney. Then you have Barry Keoghan, who is going to be playing Ringo Starr. And then Joseph Quinn on the far right will be playing George Harrison. Joe has it on Bone TV as well. If you're looking.
Where do I know Joseph Quinn from? He looks the most familiar to me.
Joseph Quinn.
Was he in something else?
I'm sure.
Like he's the only one that looks familiar.
Well, I saw them yesterday in their makeup, and the guy who played Ringo looked like Ringo.
He really
Stranger
looks
Things.
Oh, that's
he's Eddie in Stranger Things.
Yeah. The dude that's playing Barry, who's playing Ringo, already looks a lot like Ringo, and then with the makeup and everything.
Yeah.
He also played Johnny Storm in the new Fantastic Four movie.
Oh, yeah.
Flame
Okay,
On.
now I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not watch Stranger Things. I feel
I watched the first season, and then I watched a couple episodes of season 2, and I was just like, all right, I think I'm done.
I think I was getting my hair cut, and I heard somebody talking about Stranger Things, and the guy goes, "Yeah, it's just not for me." And I went, "That's it.
Yeah,
for
that's
me.
all
It's
you
just
have to
not
do."
for me." Yeah.
If you got wrapped up in it early on, I would say yeah, but to go like suggested go watch it now, I don't think it.
no.
Like I got wrapped up because it was like the '80s nostalgia is what got me initially, and then
Like I didn't like that movie that Steven Spielberg made, the 8mm, where the kids went out and they had the monster and all. I was like, garbage.
Yeah.
That reminds me of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
So we had talked about the Golden Globes, and they did the best podcast this year. This was the first year that they were doing it. And we were like, how is Joe Rogan not even nominated?
Yes.
How is he not in there or anything? Well,
The Bill Belichick of podcast.
Joe Rogan explained what happened. Have you heard this yet or no?
No, did he not submit or?
Joe Rogan was nominated. Like he was in there, and they wanted him to submit, and they said, just submit it, and it's $500. He goes, I don't know whether it's for paperwork or whatever. And he goes, no.
Yeah.
He goes, I won. He goes, I know I won. He goes, you don't have to tell me that. He goes, I've been number 1 for the last 6 years.
Yeah,
he goes, I don't need a Golden Globe.
That's a lot of those awards. They want you to pay for them.
Yeah,
it's crazy. And what is it going to do for Joe Rogan if he gets a Golden Globe?
Exactly.
Nothing.
And that's what he said. He goes, I already won. He goes, I've been number 1 for the last 6 years. You can tell by the listeners that he has, the streaming and everything.
He shouldn't have to pay.
Yeah.
You could tell by the money in which he sleeps on.
Yeah.
How successful he is.
So it's like, why bother sending them $500? And I don't think it was because it was $500. It could have been any amount of money, whatever. He's just like, no, I don't need it.
But by the way, I can't wait to bring up to Bert something he just talked about on Rogan's show.
I believe this may have happened when Bert was on the show. I think they were talking about podcasts. I believe that was during his. I'm not positive, but I think there is going to be an Apple TV's series, Siegfried and Roy.
That looks great.
It's called Wild Things. They only use CGI tigers, though. Just so you know,
smart.
Yeah.
They have to. It has to show when he got attacked. Though.
Well,
that's how it ends, right?
I think it's a drama, so it's not like a documentary or anything like that, but a reenactment. I mean, I'm sure they'll.
But I think it's the beginning of their career. Like I think it starts on how they got together. And
But
all
it's
that
got to
stuff.
end with the attack. That's what ended it
Right,
all.
like it just goes black.
Question: they were dating, right? Or were they married, or were they together? I mean, they lived together in the same compound.
Domestic partners?
I mean, I would assume so, right?
I don't think they were married.
But they were together. They were a couple. Or did they see other people?
I thought they saw other people.
Siegfried and Roy, let's see. Yes, they were romantic partners for many years in addition to being professional magic partners. While they lived as a couple in Las Vegas and were romantically linked until roughly 1996, they did not publicly come out as a couple until 2007.
Oh, but they were still a couple in 2007.
Maintaining an open secret status for decades.
Oh,
I remember they came out, but I thought they were with other people too.
Well, they're open.
Yeah, it says so they did not come out. They did not publicly come out as a couple until 2007. So I don't know whether they were still a couple then or they were like, oh, we were a couple.
Right.
You know.
Well, there were two flaming guys who lived on a property with tigers and birds.
By the way, if you couldn't figure out that those two were gay, you weren't going to figure out any of their tricks.
Anybody ever? Did you ever see him? Like,
No.
You ever see the show live?
No.
Yeah.
I only saw like video stuff of it.
Right.
Whatever, but
I love in National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation when Clark gets in on the Siegfried and Roy show.
I gotta tell you, I love like close-up magic. Like I love that stuff. I think that's really cool. The big scale magic kind of loses me.
Like Lance Burton, I saw is in town this weekend.
Yeah,
and I don't know that I cared to see Lance Burton because I feel like not that he's not great, but there's a car on stage and then there's a car not on stage.
Right.
And you clearly know that you're seeing some sort of trick.
What was the Illusionists? Is that what we saw with Shimlin and all those guys?
Yeah.
That was really
that was
good.
Great.
That was really good.
Great.
I mean, those were stage things that they did and stuff. But when it's too big, you're making the Statue of Liberty disappear.
Right.
Like,
you know it's not disappearing.
Yeah, stop it. And then finally in news, people online are listing disgusting habits that they secretly think are actually 100% normal. Many of them might be relatable to you. The most common responses, picking your nose or blowing snot into the sink.
Well, that's the most disgusting thing ever. Don't blow snot. Snot rockets are gross. Boogers are not funny, and that's disgusting to me.
I don't think boogers are funny. I'm not going to pick my nose and put it on you. Every morning, though, I wash my face and I honk. I honk right into my hands and I clean it.
In your hands?
Yeah.
That is disgusting.
Like that one, and then I wash my hands.
Tissue or anything?
The sink's right there. My hands are cleaner than yours.
No, it's not dirty. It's gross.
But you wash your hands after, right?
Yeah, right after.
Yeah, but still, it's like putting egg drop soup in your hand.
Oh man.
What about cleaning your ears with your finger?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. Peeing in the shower. You've said that a million times. Biting your fingernails.
Yeah.
There are some.
I definitely pick my nose.
There are some less obvious ones that people do for sure. What about smelling your armpits to see if you stink?
Yeah, well, you gotta smell them.
Yeah,
you gotta smell them.
What about this one? Licking your wrist and then smelling it to see if your breath stinks.
What?
Does that work?
I think it just makes your wrist stink.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Either I have great breath or
yeah, that's kind of a weird.
That's
one.
a weird one.
What about the sniff test on clothes? Picking up a shirt or something off the floor.
Who doesn't do that?
Yeah. Smelling your own farts.
I last night I farted in my sleep and it woke me up.
Who's there?
It was turned over. It didn't wake me up. I turned over and then I turned over. It farted and it was a long one, like one of the like I couldn't believe it was still going.
All the CPAP air coming out.
Oh, whatever it was, and it was awful.
Yeah,
because I smelled it while I was asleep.
Oh,
and I was worried that it
It
would wake
woke
my
you
wife
up. It smelled so bad.
Yes,
Carmen. Yesterday, my wife was cooking chicken and broccoli, and it smelled so bad that it woke me up from my nap. Broccoli cooking when you're not expecting it smells bad.
Is Bert here?
Bert's ready.
Is he Is he on the bus still?
No, he said he's on his way up here.
All right.
Let's
said
take a break and we'll
ready.
come back. Bert will be in the studio with us.
That's it with that. Picking your scabs, wiping your nose on your clothes, all that kind of stuff. Carmen, smelling your own boob sweat?
Yep.
Or guy version, smelling your, doing the check?
This is all gross.
Yeah.
This is all gross.
Oh, there you go. That is it for news.
All right. Bert Kreischer is at the Benchmark Arena tonight. He'll be in the studio with us next. You can watch it on YouTube. You can check it out wherever you're getting your video. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Bone Bonus also coming up. Pay attention. Here we go. Mr. Bert Kreischer, how are you, buddy?
I'm amazing.
You-
amazing.
I got to be honest with you. Samba Bert is off-putting.
Oh, Somber Bert was. This is what Manjaro's like. You just take the sparkle out of life. It's beautiful. See these beers? They just make me throw up.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
I'm on. I got the blood clot, right?
Right.
I'm on blood thinners.
Yeah.
I'm on Manjaro.
Uh-huh.
Can't drink for 6 months.
6 months.
6 months.
Did you get a second opinion?
Of course I did. Talked to my cardiologist. He goes, "There's no direct correlation between blood thinners and alcohol." And he goes, "That's what I have to tell you."
Right.
And then he was like, "But listen, here's the deal. You do have a blood clot in your leg. You do have blood clots in your lungs. So why don't we just try to be as healthy as we can for a little while at least and get rid of them?"
How did you get the blood clot in your lungs?
I think in my lungs. I think it's just it travels.
Okay, from where? But you're
From
pretty,
your leg.
But you're pretty active.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it breaks up in your leg and goes into your
it shoots
lungs.
through your
Yeah. But I think that's how it processes through your lungs, and then you kind of cough it out. I guess I don't know, dude. I knew anyone who's thinking like, I wonder if I have a blood clot. You know, if you have a blood clot, you know, without a shadow of a doubt.
What are you feeling?
Oh, so much pain. I could
Really?
find no relief. My leg was hurting so bad, and I remember the day, January 11th. I woke up at 2 a.m. I'd gone to sleep at like 9. Woke up at 2 a.m. and I was in the kitchen making a drink at 2 a.m. to go back to bed.
Oh,
and Leanne was like, "What is happening?" And I was like, "I'm dying." And she goes, "I'm taking you to the emergency room."
Did you do that?
Yeah, I went to the emergency
found
room.
a blood clot right there.
And they were like, "It's your sciatic nerve. You're too young to have a blood clot. You're too active to have a blood." Although the woman did call me pretty fat. She was like, "Well, because I said, 'Can I work out still?' Once they told me I had a blood clot." She goes, "Yeah." And I was like, "No, I work out." I was like, "Can I drink?" And she goes, "No, you can't drink." I go, "Can I smoke weed?" She goes, "You have blood clots in your lungs."
Yeah, you can't smoke.
I can't have cigars.
Yeah.
Although I had one on Rogan. Yeah.
I'm back on cigars too. I smoked one with Bobby a couple of years ago, and it made me so sick that I was off it. But then we were hanging out in Sarasota a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just try again. And now I'm back.
They're so
Tatuajes.
enjoyable. Tatuaje is one of my favorite. Padron, I have 9-gallon bags full of cigars in my bus. Yeah.
Oh.
Because people give me cigars all the time. Here's the worst, though, is that like 6 months, and then everyone's like, "Well, if you quit drinking for 6 months, you may not start back up." I have a timer on my phone. I really have a timer.
Countdown
timer. It is 5 months, 12 days, 15 hours, 55 minutes, and 34 seconds.
Will that be the longest you've ever gone?
Yeah.
Besides when you were 3 to 4 years old?
Until I was like 14.
Yeah.
I did 14 years one time.
Wow.
Yeah.
14 years. Can I tell you that you look great now?
Thank you.
Free Bert was the fattest I've ever seen you. Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah, I gained weight for the project.
Yeah.
I'm a method actor.
Yeah.
I mean, like you were all belly in that show. It works so well.
It works well
in the show. Yeah.
Well, my buddy Tony Hernandez, you'll meet him. He's there tonight. He's the producer of it. He grew up in Tampa too, and I was going to do a cleanse and then not drink during the entire production. And he was like, "I got to be honest with you." He was like, "We can't really tell if you're fat or not." And he's like, "You always look fat, so like, don't like kill yourself for this role. It's you." And so it does work well that I'm fat.
It does. It does great because you look great now.
Yeah.
Compared to what you look like on the show.
40 pounds.
Yeah. It just looks like it adds so much to the character.
Fat is so much funnier than skinny.
Yeah.
It really is. Like I was looking at one of Tom's old specials, and Tom Fat
Tom
is so relatable.
Yeah.
He's like, you're like, I'd love this guy. And then skinny Tom, you're like,
he's elite Tom.
It's weird because I don't see. I went through the transition, so I never really saw him like lose the weight.
Right.
But now I look at him, the two difference. I mean, he was so fat.
He was on the Manjaro before anybody.
Oh, he was the first one to tell me about it in like 2020.
He was doing. I remember during the pandemic, I was like, "What the hell?" And you're like, Manjaro. We didn't even know how to say it at the time.
When we saw that picture of you guys at the race, at the NASCAR thing and stuff, I thought it was fake. I didn't think that Tom was that skinny. That was insane.
Yeah, he was on it. He was an early adapter. He's always an early adapter to everything. He got on testosterone first. He got on to Ways to Well first, like our health clinic.
Yeah.
He's but I think breaking his knee and breaking his arm really scared him.
Yeah.
So I think that's what happened. He was all of this. You cannot write off how much a traumatic event affects you, and that happened, and he lost his dad like within the same year.
Oh, geez.
And then he was like, and that's how we got this guy.
Weird thing. Last year, I'm on a cruise with my family, and I'm sitting out in like they have like sweet areas and stuff. And I'm sitting out there and I look over and I'm like, why does that woman look familiar to me? It was Tom's mother.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, she was on the cruise, and I thought, I was like, what? I'm gonna say, and then I thought that's the most ridiculous thing to bother this woman and be like, I bet you Shirley sees me looking at her and is like, oh, another one of these morons.
She's hysterical.
She's great.
She is. I mean, the two of them together.
Yeah.
Domi, I need nice clothes.
His bit about her taking the gummies and giving her extra gummies.
It's one of my dad's favorite bits.
Yeah.
Wish I had a funnier bit than that, but my dad takes gummies and you can't talk to him anymore. He took gummies. We had to have an intervention and be like, yo, you got to slow down on the gummies when you're in LA. Yeah. Because he would take a gummy. He would take gummies throughout the night, not realizing what time it is.
Yeah.
He's like, I got to go back to bed. I'll take another 10 milligrams. And he's taking it at 4 a.m. Meanwhile, he comes out at 8 a.m. And he sat down with me outside one time and he's giggling to himself. And I'm waking up having coffee. And he goes, do you remember the guy? Who is the guy he worked at the junkyard and you weren't supposed to talk to him? And I went, oh, we didn't know anyone that worked at a junkyard, Dad. And he goes, no, Leroy?
Leroy Brown.
I go, bad Leroy Brown. He goes, yeah, what's he doing? I was like, Dad, that was assault. And he goes,
I want to take gummies with your dad. I started taking them before I go to bed.
Yeah.
And I don't even have a problem sleeping, but I was like, let's just try it. Now I love it so much. But the only problem is I've been waking up at 1 o'clock in the morning and just eating whatever's in the refrigerator. It gives me the munchies like crazy.
they have drinks. I was doing the drinks.
Yeah.
I can't do anything right now. They're like, you can't do gummies or anything because we don't want you inebriated because you'll fall. And if you fall, you're on blood thinners. Yeah. And Leanne's like, we got to really be concerned for big cuts and big falls. I was like, I always have been. You think I was living callously?
Falls.
Like, I hope I fall today.
Yeah. I'm very concerned that that TV Isla is going to grow up before season 2.
You have no idea.
Oh, that kid's gold.
She's a gold mine. I'm trying to get her. I'm trying to get them to. I mean, I'm not doing anything different than anything else. But I had said to them, if you pick up season 2, you need to pick up season 3.
Yeah,
because we'll never be able to do season 3. She's gonna be grown.
She's gonna be out. Yeah,
I told you how I want the season 2 to start.
No,
the girls are sitting our funeral. Oh, told you that, right?
No, you told us about time travel.
Yeah, girls are sitting at our funeral.
Oh, so that's it. Okay, I got
That's how I want it to start. I mean, listen, I want it to start. The girls are sitting at our funeral. Priest is up there, and he's like, Bert and Leanne were loving parents. The loss is devastating not only to the family, but to our community. And then you get like, Rogan talks about me.
Mm-mm.
You get like, Tom talks about me. Get Bradley Cooper up there.
Yeah.
Luke Combs. And then George and Isla are crying in the front row. And a 25 and a 27-year-old version of them come in with black like veils, sit down. They're like, shut up, stop crying. You're being bitches. Cheer up, we can fix this. You just got to trust us.
Like they're Phineas and Ferb.
I cannot, and no one's going to greenlight Time Travel.
No.
No one's going to, I would lose the entire audience. They're like, oh, that was a great show. And now they're time traveling.
It would be the greatest turn of events in a TV show in the history of TV. Yeah. Who is the celebrity that you're friends with that you're most surprised? Like the fact that you and Rob Lowe are just hanging out blows my mind.
My celebrity list is the list of people. I'll tell you who texted me about the show.
Who
blew my mind? Sarah Palin.
Really?
How is Sarah Palin getting you?
She watched the show.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Dude, so many people have watched the show.
Yeah.
It's so like the first text I got was Chris Stefano. That was the very first one I got, and it was really nice, and he meant it. And I was like, oh, he watched the show. I was like, that's crazy. And then they started coming in from comics.
By the way, you made me feel terrible. You text me that day and you're like, did you watch it yet? And I'm like, no, I haven't been home. Been home yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I went home and I watched 4 episodes before I went to bed, but I wasn't home all day.
And so then the first big one I got was Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of actors started hitting me up going like, yo, if you're going to do a role, hit me up. And then I got a text from Cole Hauser.
Oh, wow.
No, not about the show, about my club, Shannon Sharp. He sent me a picture of me and him hugging. And he was like, yeah, we got into a fight. Make up more stories, kid. And I was like, oh, God. And so I had to reply to him and be like, okay, listen. everyone's got their version of the story. I go, I didn't know if you guys were mad at me. You and Kid Rock did come in hot. I did have 2 football players standing next to me.
Right.
And you're an intimidating guy. He's a man. He's not an actor.
Yeah.
I hope he hears this.
I've
So
met
he
him.
knows that I'm standing up for him a little bit or telling both sides.
Right.
And we were cool. Like he did. And then he said, me and Kid Rock were laughing so hard about it the next morning. And he was like, we thought we were helping you.
Yeah.
And they did. They actually did help. It was all fine. But when that Club Shay Shay interview, you just you're in no control. You're just like,
you were answering questions that
dude, I don't even. I mean,
Joe Rogan brought this up to you that he did no research or did some wrong research where evidently he assumed that he thought that you went broke and lost everything and built your way back up. And he brings it up to you, and instead of going, "What are you talking about?" You went, "Yeah."
Well, I just didn't want to I'm non-confrontational.
Yeah, but you weren't even like, "What are you talking about?" I would have been like, "What are you talking about?"
I literally was like, "Yeah," and then in my head I was like, "I'll just pivot and I'll just tell him about how I got to where I got." I guess.
Right.
And then in my head I was like, "Is he talking about like?" I did have a moment. It's like I did get fired from Travel Channel.
Yeah.
And I did have to rebuild my career.
Yeah, but that you didn't lose everything.
I didn't lose everything. And
Yeah.
then I go, okay, then I was like, in my head, this is all fast. I was like, I did have a lot of development deals.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, and then when I met Leanne, I lost all my money. I mean, I didn't lose it, I just spent it.
Right.
And then I had to build it back from there. I go, maybe he's talking about that. And I was like, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'll just answer
Just
the
keep
question.
going through
Dude,
it.
the whole interview, I trashed Will Smith, Kevin Hart, Cole Hauser.
You did, man.
Yeah.
You did.
I mean, not even trashed. I just was like, just going with it.
Yeah.
And then I second I got out
Are you
of there.
mad at Kevin Hart
No,
because
I'm
of
not
the?
mad at Kevin Hart at
But
all.
did you? Because Kevin Hart was kind of being a dick at the Tom Brady roast.
No, he was being really sweet.
Was he cool?
Yeah, he
Being
was cool. And by the way, Kevin Hart's a sweet guy. And I mean, I don't really know him.
But
I know him.
Kevin Hart's got a reputation for forgetting where he came from and forgetting a lot of the people who
Well,
got
I
him
think
there.
that is what I wanted to hear from Kevin Hart was his journey. Like I don't want to hear about the hardest working man in my head. I want to hear about your luck. And what's great about Rogan is Rogan identified his luck. And like it's nice when you hear a guy who does work hard,
right?
But goes, man, yeah, if that Mencia thing didn't happen, I don't know. And then and like Burr doesn't love the Boston or the Philly rant, but like it was nice to hear Burr, to Joe go, yeah, when that Philly ran off, we all were like, wow.
Right.
And then he's got a body of work to speak for it.
Right, but that was the thing that gave you brought that to us. You first time early on this show on that you like, have you seen this? Have you seen this? And you played that for us. That was the first time I ever saw
But
it.
that's how a comedian gets shared.
Yeah,
is like by a crazy video that they're like, dude, have you seen this?
Right.
And that's how people blow up.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, and look, luck happens in a lot of ways. The rumor was that that Cat Williams packed a gun in his bag to go do Fool's Gold.
Yeah.
And then they had already bought wardrobe.
So they needed somebody to fit.
They needed something small and black. And that's why they hate each other. That's the rumor.
Yeah.
That's the rumor why he thinks he's an industry plant.
Mm.
And so I would love to find out if that's true. I'd love to find out that it's not true.
Right.
But like, yeah, I mean, I probably won't ever be talking to Kevin Hart. That was the first person to watch the show. Gail King.
Gail King, yeah.
Gail King watched the whole show and then came into my green room and was like, your show's incredible. And I was like, you watched it?
Yeah.
She was like, I did not want to.
Yeah.
I turned it on last night and I was clutching my pearls. How dare you have little girls talk like that? And then by the second episode, I'm like, I'm married to this guy's journey. And then when at the very end of the thing, I go, you watched the whole thing? She was like, of course. I was like, wow.
It's a pretty easy watch. I mean, I put it on with Amanda, and I didn't know because she's not a stay up late, and we watched 4 episods back to back, and she was into it. So
well, that's I think I told you this, but that's how I created it. I wanted it to be. I said to Netflix when I went into pitch, they were like, all right, what would you like to do? I said, I want to do a show just about my family. I don't want to, no pretense, he's a beer salesman. He works on radio. He's, I want to be a stand-up comedian. I want to be Bert Kreischer. I want to be every one of my friends is my friend still to this day. They can be in the show if I want, if they're in it. I go, my girls are George and Isla. Leanne's my wife. I live in LA. I want all of that.
Right.
And they're like, okay. And then I was like, but I want it to be like Slow Horses or Black Doves.
Yeah.
And they're like, do you mean the spy thriller? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, what's the spy thriller part? And I go, no, that's the show. It's gonna like at the end of that. When I watched Slow Horses with Leanne and Black Doves, at the end of the first episode, I looked at her and was like, we're watching all this tonight. And I was like, that's what I want to make. I want to make a show where at the end of the first episode, when Bert says his very last line, you go, oh, I got to see how he gets out of this. I got to at least start episode 2.
Yeah.
And then at the end of episode 2, you're like, all right, I got to see episode 3. And so but they weren't making that at the time. Netflix, they were for
dramas.
Yeah. But they weren't doing it for comedies because they were like, comedy's got to be episodic.
Right.
People can't, they want to tap in and tap out. But
No, this is right. You did this one. This was great. This is binge watched the whole thing, and this is 2 days worth of watching. You get the whole season in.
And you described it perfectly whenever you said you didn't want it to be like, oh, it's so and so's birthday and I forgot the cake, or we got a dog. You know, like that stuff does make it cheesy where you're just like, oh, okay, it's just another kind of sitcom thing.
All I would get, and I know, I mean, there was another thing that everyone's talking about is that I was very not humble's not the right word. It's I was very making fun of myself throughout it.
Sure, like self-deprecating.
They're like, do you think? I love when some interviewer goes, "Do you think people really think you're just the guy that takes your shirt off?" And I go, "Yeah." Have you not been online? What do you think people think? You think people are glowing about my stand-up? They think I'm the fat guy that drinks and takes his shirt off and is friends with Rogan. That's the only reason I'm famous.
And Rob Lowe saying, "Cut out the fat, the extra, whatever." And you mean the jokes? And he goes, "Yeah, the fat."
Oh God.
How do you do that? Why do you let those comments? Do you let them get to you? Do you read them?
To me, but every now and then they will. There was the first one I ever got of that. I can pinpoint comments that hurt my feelings that I was like, oh.
Do you know why? We've talked about this before.
What?
It started with Twitter. You're like, I only hate the ones that I think there might be an ounce of truth to.
Yeah.
The ones that you take away that you're like, I think that there might be right. Those are the ones that really bother you.
Well, I want everyone to like me.
Yeah,
that's my problem.
Yeah,
I want everyone to like me. Like when I did the New Year's Christmas Day on Netflix,
right?
I was sitting in my house, just like I had a great time.
Yeah,
I did. I worked on Christmas and I flew home. I had dinner with my family. Wake up the next morning, I'm scrolling on my phone, and the first thing I see on news is Bert Kreischer ruins Christmas Day.
Way to go!
And what he did was, and it's like, listen, the guy's got to get views.
Yeah.
He's got a job to do.
Right.
And nothing was happening at that game.
Yeah.
And he needs to be clicks. If you're going to get clicks, it's not going to be with Brandon Marshall.
You're right.
It's going to be with Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
So I'm more famous. And so, and then he just goes, and then he just cherry picks comments that are clearly targeted comments by people that don't like me.
Right.
This is what a foul alcoholic, like you only know that I'm an alcoholic if you're a fan.
Yeah.
Like you can't just, and then, but I mean, I get him. I'm guarantee you there's a guy who wrote an article about my appearance on Rogan. I know that they do that because they need clicks.
Yeah.
But I still catch them. Like I had to take Google News off my phone. The first one I ever got, I was saying this last night, I was oblivious. When we started touring and I got in the tour bus and I'd bring like 7 people with me, dude, I was on a rocket ship. I was oblivious to any negativity. I thought everyone in the world loved me, and I got us one day. I got us all tracksuits, white tracksuits with white shorts.
Yep.
And I got us all the same shoes. And it was like 7, 8 of us. And we all put them on, and we were going to go eat at a barbecue competition. So we went to the barbecue competition, and they had canceled the barbecue competition for a wedding. And we showed up at a wedding, all in tracksuits. And we walked into the wedding, and everyone was like, oh my God, it's Bert Kreischer. And then we took pictures with the bride and groom. And I thought it was hysterical.
It's great.
And this guy was like, can you imagine having to stomach this ass clown at your wedding? And I was like, wait, I didn't like. And then you're just like, and I was like, oh man, you took the fun out of that. But Georgia was the one that told me, like, she was like, hey, did you have fun at Christmas Day?
Yeah.
And I said, yeah. She goes, and that's your truth. That's where you get lost. That's where you get lost is like, so I'll use this. This is long and windy, but like, I'll use this as premier example. So like when the movie came out,
right,
dude, I was through the roof.
Yeah.
I got a text from Arnold Schwarzenegger the next day. The day it came out, number 4 in the box office, buddy. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Congratulations. I was like, nice.
Yeah.
Number 4. And then that Tuesday we do 2 Bears, me and Tom. And he's like, how you doing? Oh, great. He goes, great. I said, yeah. And he was like, but your movie bombed. And I went, no, it didn't. And he goes, it did. I went, no, it was number 4 in the box office. He goes, there was only 5. And I was like, yeah, but I mean, 14 million opening week when no movies are coming out and during after pandemic. I mean, I think that's, it's not. And he goes, oh, okay. And I was like, and then all of a sudden, all these good feelings went away, and I was like, oh, negative.
Yeah.
And then we did Tom Brady, right?
Yeah.
We come back, and it's the greatest experience of my life. One of the biggest events in comedy, and I was a part of it.
Right.
And we go to do the podcast. He goes, we have Tony on today. And I was like, oh, cool. And he goes, we bombed, right? And I was like, what? He's like, we bombed.
He's a negative Nelly.
Well, he reads all the comments.
Yeah.
And I was like, we didn't bomb. And he goes, they say we bombed. And I go, Tom, I was there with you.
Yeah.
We didn't bomb. I mean, we didn't do what Nikki did.
Right.
But we did great.
Yeah.
He was like, well, they say they bombed. And they say we bombed. And Tony is coming on to tell us that we bombed.
No,
and I was like, oh, my God. So when this TV show came out, first of all, I was like, Tom, do not watch it.
Don't talk to me. Don't tell me how I did.
And I was like, I'm not going to read anything. I took Google News. I took everything off my phone. I blocked my name everywhere. I was like, my experience with this show will be only my experience. It will be, I loved making it. I'm super proud of it. Leanne was a part of it. The response I've gotten is phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's it. You send me an article. Like they've been posting articles on my feed of like good things.
Right.
And I go, sure, post it. But like, I'm not reading that article because none of that matters to me.
Yeah.
I'm just going with
Just
my
know
experience.
what you do. What's Leanne? She's a producer on it?
Executive producer, yeah.
I think that's great because she is the level head of your family and it is in the show. Like it gets in the show. How much time did you spend with those kids before you started filming? Because that relationship looks like you've known them since they were born.
A lot. Well, Lilu and Ava, like the second they got to any day they got to set, they came right up to me. They'd yell, "Birdie boy!"
Yeah.
And I did special things with them. I wanted to spend time with them, and but I also like them. I think they're cool kids.
Yeah.
So we took them to WWE. Got them a
cool.
suite. They lost their minds.
Mm-hmm.
They stayed away from us. They stayed at a different hotel.
Right.
Thank God. But we spent a lot of time with them, and I hung out with them a lot.
Yeah,
like on
like
set.
you could tell that relationship is that those kids love you.
Oh, yeah.
I saw them do one of those little vignettes where they interviewed people at the premiere and they talked to your mom and they were like, "Thanks for making Bert."
At the premiere, Lilu came up to me and she was like, "Bert, you paid for this, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Can this party last longer?" And I go, "Yeah, sure." And she turns around and she goes, "Bert's paying. We can party all night." Yeah, she's Lilu and Ava. Ava had the harder job because she has to carry the story,
right?
And so there were times I say this, and if Ava hears this, I don't want her to be upset, but I told her this. There were times that she didn't get laughs because she had to be the serious side,
right?
And she was watching Lulu just hit dingers.
Yeah.
And you could tell, like, and Lulu has got to curse more.
Yeah.
And you could tell, like, Ava wanted to, but I was like, hey, your job is you're the story. You're the backbone of the story. I go, I don't even think I'm that fun. I'm funny in the show at times, but like that, the whole thing is like, let everyone be funny. My favorite characters are Randy Hotchkiss. When he says to me on the golf course, they go, Bert, when one door closes, and then he goes, the finish on that, Bert? And I go, another one opens. I'm like, look at this guy.
Yeah, I knew he'd get it.
Those are my favorite lines in the show.
When Bert goes, listen, how long have we really known Glenn? He goes, I don't know, 25, 30 years.
Dude, there's an outtake there.
My family adopted
Yeah,
him.
that was so good. That made me laugh.
There's an outtake there that I could not get it because he just goes, 25, 30 years. And I kept laughing. That and when Randy is he puts his son to bed. We're in Atlanta and we're about to go to the strip club and he puts his son to bed and we're sitting there and I go, how's he doing? He goes, he's holding on. I go, well, maybe this is a bonding moment. He goes, thanks. And Glenn just goes, he's a strong kid, Randy. And he goes, what's that supposed to mean? And he blows up on him. And he blows up. It was a much longer blow up. But we couldn't use the take because I broke characters so hard. Because he blows up and then Landon comes in and goes, "You guys see my phone?" We had so much fun making it that I would love to do it again.
Yeah, I mean you have to. I think now. So Netflix, obviously you have the great relationship with them, but they very nobody knows how they judge and how they do ratings and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, What's that?
Yeah, we do.
We don't know, but you guys.
Maybe
know.
I shouldn't say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, so I mean, you know
have-
what's trending and what's not. You know,
They have markers on what numbers you need to hit by what days.
Right.
Not what numbers, but they take a look at that. So we had a call on at a certain. I mean, I won't tell their algorithm, but we had a call on one set. We have another call set up, and then we have another call set up for specials. They always do 30 days.
Okay.
They want to know how it does in 30 days. So, wow, all the pirates are going to be shirtless. It's going to be freezing.
It's going to be cold as hell.
But yeah, specials. This already did better than my special, which Lucky did really well. Lucky is one of the top specials of the year.
Lucky was very funny.
Thank you.
That's the one you did here.
Yeah, it went like Gabe, Kevin, Schultz, then me. I think.
Wow.
The top specials. Yeah, Lucky I was really proud of Lucky.
So what do we know about the success of this show so far?
Only what I've seen people write is I don't think anyone expected it to do this well.
Right, but what is Netflix saying? Like, are they?
They're never gonna say anything other than don't take your foot off the gas.
Right.
Keep promoting. You know, we want to look at 30 days out. We want to look at 2 months out, 3 months out, and so they want you to promote it every single day.
Yeah.
What I think is different about this show is that it's picked up like a special spikes the day you drop it, and then it just kind of drops off. Like your fans just kind of like. The only special I know really that doesn't do that was Gillis's Beautiful Dogs.
Yeah.
Because no one knew who he was.
Yeah.
So it did this, and then word of mouth got out, and then it started climbing. And that's what you want. Ali Wong's did that.
Yeah.
I think Secret Time did that for me. I think you only get that with your first special. And then once you get those fans, you're in their algorithm. When it releases, it's the first thing on there.
I remember watching The Cabin and going back to it every day to watch the rest of the episodes, and The Cabin was always in the top 3 of the shows.
The Cabin was the biggest thing I'd ever done. I screwed that up royally.
Why? Secret
Time. I was on the. I was. It was the first time I'd done anything that succeeded like that on that level,
right.
And it was number one, like worldwide, on average for non-scripted reality.
Yeah.
And I did one interview in LA. I was so good on all interviews. But it was very difficult to defend how he did it because they wanted to know, everyone was like, social media police. They were like, did you film this during the pandemic? When did you film this? And then I had to be kind of elusive because we filmed it in January 2020. And so I kind of had to be elusive. And then I was like, we did it in 2020. We did it in January. And this guy was like, January? Wait, how did you do it in January? I said, we just shot it. And he was like, was it scripted? And I was like, no. And I said, and this is the thing is like, I get nervous about this, but I'm just being honest. We did not know what we were shooting when we went into it that day.
Right.
We had no idea. The entity was a different, someone had done a series like this, exactly like this. We bought it from them in France or in Canada, in Montreal. So
Right.
it was Le Cabin,
Show.
and we bought it from them. And then we came in, and it was all scripted. So when we got the project, it was going to be scripted. But we started production in early December of writing it, and casting happened late December, and we couldn't cast anyone because everyone left LA early.
Right.
And so we had no cast starting January. I think we started January 8th. January 3rd, we had 0 cast.
Wow.
And we had 0 scripts because you couldn't write a script.
Right.
I remember Netflix coming in. This is the maddest I've ever made an executive in my life. He comes in like January 3rd, January 4th, and he was like, I'm looking at these scripts, and I'm going to be dead honest with you. I don't see 6 minutes of content.
Wow.
I don't see 6. I'm reading these scripts, and I'm reading them aloud, and I don't see 6 minutes, let alone 12 minutes. How do you expect to fill 22 minutes? And I leaned in and I go, we're going to shoot a lot of it in slow motion. And he was livid. And so I said on this interview, we had no idea what we were doing when we got there. Netflix had no idea what show they bought. They bought one thing. We shot another thing. This is basically a podcast. I just brought all my friends in. I called in favors. They showed up, and that's the show we shot. And man, I got a phone call the next day getting my ass chewed
because
we know you made me look like an ass. And I was like, what? He was like, They said I didn't know it. I knew what show we were shooting, and I was like, okay. In my head, I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then because of that, I think I always thought that was the reason it didn't get picked up, because he didn't get you. You only like Andy Wheel's our executive, and he gave us the room and the notes to make a great show. Like he gave us the room to do whatever we wanted. But when we went off the rails, like that opening scene was very, very long, the very first scene, and his notes were him and Ben and all of the whole team were like, it needs to be dialed in. It needs to be quicker and faster. We can get to the point faster. Their notes are always accurate. I think a show gets picked up because the executive fights for it internally. And the second I said that this guy didn't know what he did,
he was like,
he was no longer wanted it. And then he got fired from Netflix.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was a great guy, but that was the truth. And I didn't know I don't know how to.
Right.
I just was like, yeah, man, when we and Tom went up there, he's like, what are we doing? I said, I don't know. We'll just figure it out.
Yeah.
And then they had an ostrich, and they were like, do you guys want to process an ostrich? And I was like, yeah. Joey Diaz
figured
showed
it
up.
out,
Joey
yeah.
Diaz was late.
Yeah.
And then the guy's name was Sugar, and he was overweight. And then all of a sudden, we got this guy to roll an ounce of weed, and we smoked it.
That's how comedy goes. Yeah. Things happen.
Yeah.
I think that's hilarious. Bert Kreischer's in the studio with us, going to be at the Benchmark Arena
Did my
tonight.
assistant ever come back?
No. He might be
right
out.
outside
He might
here.
be out in the thing.
Oh, my God.
Do you need to get him? You wanna get him?
No.
He's right there. You all right?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
How long has he been with you?
How long you been with me, Kyle? Since May.
May,
He's a
yeah.
work in progress.
Yeah.
I'm changing his life.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where does he rank?
Oh, he's a 10, like hanging out.
Yeah.
Like he's the best.
As far as assistant goes.
Well, he woke me up 20 minutes before this interview. And I was like, hey, I don't need to wake up 20 minutes before an interview.
Especially this one.
I was like, we're outside the house. He was like, I thought you wanted to take a shower. And I was like, you got to get to know me better. But he's like, I'm teaching him how to do cologne right now.
How to do cologne?
Yeah.
What do you know about cologne?
He does well, I know that I can smell him, and it's a lot of cologne.
Oh, I got you.
So
I'm dial it back a little.
If you get near him, I think if you get near his hands, you'll smell it right now.
Right. That's the thing with you young kids. My son's the same way. He smells like a Puerto Rican whore.
Yeah. Well, he was under the impression that you should smell him before he walked in the room.
No.
And I was like, no,
Should be faint.
Cologne should be someone gives you a hug and goes, oh, you smell good.
Right.
And so he's a 2 pump to the chest guy, and I'm trying to turn him into a 1 pump and walk through it guy.
Okay.
There's a lot we're working on with him. And so
where do you get that from? Because Big Al ain't teaching you that.
Oh, I just know that I'm getting an Uber, and I'm like, that guy put on enough cologne for both of us. Yeah.
How much do you love doing arenas? I don't mean for money and all that. I mean like the actual stand up. Like is it that much different than doing it in a club or a theater?
It's totally different in a club.
Yeah.
And then theaters are really fun, but and you know it's not about the money, but man, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's such a different payday.
Yeah.
That you're like, okay, so I'm wrapping up arenas probably up until May.
Right.
And then when I go back out, I'll just do theaters because I'm getting ready for a special.
Yeah.
You want to do 2 shows a night. You want to do multiples. So if you can do if you can go to New York and do the Beacon 6 times, it's better than doing, half filling Madison Square Garden.
Are you, I mean, it's just, you've done this already. Been in Tampa at Benchmark Arena. So
it'll never be as good as last time.
I mean, last time was phenomenal.
Last time was crazy. It was the best experience I've ever had in my life. This will be fun, but it's never going to be like my dad walking in and going, wait, they know who you are? Right. Now he's like, oh, buddy.
Can I
what are the curtains doing up on the top row?
My moments for you have like knowing you so long as you doing Tampa, obviously.
Yeah.
You at FSU when you were out there with I mean, that's got to be one of the greatest moments ever. The first time you went there.
Oh, I didn't know I was doing the arena there.
Oh, really?
I was like, because a lot of civic centers have a theater,
right?
And like last time I was at the Dothan Civic Center, and it was a theater, and it's a big theater, but it's still a theater. We don't bring our stage, we don't have our crew set it up,
right?
And so I walked there. I got there. I landed in Tallahassee. I had not been back since I graduated, and they had a red carpet from my bus to the arena.
Wow!
And a big sign that said "Welcome home, Birdie Boy."
Oh, that's
and
great.
I started crying.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and then I walked in and I looked and I was like, wait, I'm doing the place I saw Nirvana play.
Yeah.
And I was like, I saw Fish here. I saw the Dead. Like I saw like everyone here. And I was like, whoa. And so I was like, I'm going to take a walk. And then I did the walk and I just put on Instagram stories walking around Florida State for the first time. Boy, this has changed. and windows were opening in dorms because the kids knew where I was, and they're like, "Welcome home, Birdie boy." Dude, I got so emotional. Leading up to the show, they're like, "We have something we want to give you before the show," and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm getting a doctorate." I was like, "Oh, this is going to be so great." And you know, anyone, I've said this a million times, but the first time, growing up in Tampa, the Bucks weren't what anyone wanted them to be.
Right.
And so you never had a sense of community in Tampa. You never like civic pride. You were just like, the Bucks.
Yeah.
Again, that happened. It was, I mean, we had one winning year that I remember as a kid, but other than that, it was always miserable. And my dad said, "Buddy, when you go to Florida State, this is going to be a very different thing. This is like, you're going to a winning team, a franchise that is superior in the sense of community. Those football games, you're going to see what it's like to have been like a Yankees fan or a Cowboys fan or a Steelers fan."
Right.
And I was like, "Really?" And that first game I went to, he comes out on Renegade, Chief Osceola, and the second he throws that burning spear into the Seminole head, the crowd erupts, and I'm 18 years old and I start bawling, crying. And I was like, I couldn't help it. And I was like, oh my God. So the spear meant a lot to me. So when they go to give me my doctorate, and I'm waiting to put on a robe and gown, and instead they give me the spear, I started bawling.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm bringing this out on stage. And they're like, please.
Yeah.
And that bringing that spear out on stage, dude, I've never and by the way, I did the pump up speech at Alabama in front of 90,000 people. It was awesome. Not as good as that moment.
Yeah. I felt that for you. I really did. I mean, I never even went to finish college, and I don't have that feeling for myself. But I know you did, and I know how much that meant to you.
That was like great. Giving the pump up speech was great.
Yeah,
that was awesome because it went well. It could have gone horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had some really crazy life experiences. Like that's why when I got this blood clot, and I'm sitting there, and I was like, okay. I always say, if I die, I lived a great life, right?
Right.
But like, and then you're sitting there and you're like, oh, I might be dying. And you're like, wait, what? Did I really live a great life? And then you're like, and then you don't remember the highlights. You just go like, I don't want to not be around. Like, I just don't want to not be around.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
I've never not drank to be here. You know what I mean? Like, I've always just not drank because I was like, oh, I'll do it for a month, prove everyone I'm not an alcoholic. Let's go.
Right.
And then you're not drinking and you're like, oh, I'm not doing this so that I'm healthy and I don't die.
Can I tell you the other thing that I brought up the other day on the show that makes me the most happy for you?
What?
Is that the first time we went to your place in L.A., it was in the apartment that Leanne had to work as a manager so that she can get a discount on the rent, and that you guys used the upstairs bathroom as your closet. You had your stuff in the shower hanging in there because you didn't have enough room. Yeah. That makes me so happy for you now.
Oh, I think, it's so funny. I said to someone the other day, yeah, when we were struggling, they go, when did you struggle? And I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And they're like, come on, man. You've always had money. And I was like, what? And they're like, your dad's rich. And I was like, no, first of all, my dad's not rich.
Right.
Anyone that lives in Tampa knows my dad's not rich. He doesn't live in Avila. He lives across the lake from Avila.
Right.
Like, I shouldn't tell everyone where my dad lives. but like that's the truth. Like, we weren't like, he could afford to send me to Jesuit, but it hurt.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like he was rolling in money. And when I moved to New York, he definitely helped me. He was like, look, it's like you're going to grad school. If you want to get into comedy, I'll help you out. But man, when we got married, we were broke. We were so broke that like she worked at that apartment complex, and it was like that for a very long time. Our girls remember more what it's like to be broke than it does to have money.
Yeah.
And so that's all the just Manjaro.
Manjaro burps?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I am holding on to a stomach full of fluid.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna rip it.
Yeah.
Where's your toilet? Is it in the house?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's in the house.
Crazy how we have plumbing inside.
I know, but I thought you'd have one out here, like a porta potty.
No.
Joe goes out back.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
It's a
think
little
that's
too
gonna
cold,
work.
though.
Yeah, no, don't crap
On
my
the
back,
turtle?
yeah. The turtle. I'm worried about the turtle this weather.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
don't crap outside.
but it's funny. I don't think anyone. And I think this is something that drives me nuts about comments. Is like, I've tried desperately not to change in everything that's happened for me.
Yeah.
But in doing that, that doesn't mean the world around you doesn't change, and that like things don't change. So like, if I ever got onto a private jet, I always took a picture.
Yeah.
I was like, dude,
right.
this is the coolest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
And man, people hate you for that. As if I'm like, Yeah, but if you got on a private jet, you take a
You
picture.
do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I don't understand what. So I'm being like you. Are you hating yourself? Like, what are you hating about this?
They're hating that they're not on
And
the private jet.
And
They're
then
jealous.
I have friends. I have friends that fly private only,
Right.
only. They go home to see their parents. They fly private.
Yeah.
And they don't allow cameras because they don't want people to know that. I have friends that take off watches before they go on stage and take off jewelry and change clothes.
Oh, so they don't-
They come
people-
in nice clothes and then
Yeah.
they put on like crap clothes to get on stage.
Because they want to be one of the people.
I find that so manipulative.
Yeah.
I find it so gross.
But it's not real.
It's not.
It's not real.
And I was like, dude, if I'm gonna wear the clothes I buy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear them.
But
And
the thing with you is you're the success story. You're the everyman. So when I see you on a private jet, I'm like, look at this dummy on a private jet. I think that's
hammered.
great.
I'm hammered. I'm with my friends.
Yeah.
It's awesome. You know, it's so funny. The best private jets we ever took when I first started flying private. So I am cheap. I was like, get me the cheapest private jets you can get me.
What's that cost?
I don't know, man. We had one where you had to pee in a cup,
Right.
in like a pitcher,
Yeah,
and pour it
pour
into
it.
a hole.
Yeah.
We had one where it was just a bench row in the back.
Oh.
And it was 4 people sitting in a bench row in the back. We've taken some horrible private
Right,
jets.
right.
But I always thought, like, if you get the opportunity to do it, you should show it and be proud of it. Like, I never understood the whole like manipulating the fans.
You earn that. You earn that, and that's your life now. I don't know. I would not hide from that.
I try not to. I go,
No.
you know, like I did a podcast on a private jet 'cause I needed one. And I was
Right.
like, well, it's a great place to do a podcast. Everyone's in a great mood. And man, the comments were not pleasant. I was like,
that is anger and jealousy is all that is.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I first got my house, my current house, I
Yeah.
was so embarrassed to do an Instagram stories because I didn't want anyone to see how nice my house was.
Right.
And then I was like, well, I'm
Why
not
wouldn't
enjoying
you?
my house.
Yeah.
Like I should enjoy my house.
Yeah.
But you see, guys won't show you their house. They're really
Yeah.
like if you see Sebastian, he's not going to show you anything.
No,
he's
no,
like
no,
he is,
no.
and he doesn't mind telling you about money. He doesn't mind showing you nice things, but like you're not going to see it. He's very private.
Yeah. Bert Kreischer is in the studio with us. Bert is going to be at the Benchmark Arena tonight. Those are Monjuro water burps. That's not even drinking.
It's man, it's crazy. But I'm down 40 pounds.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, you can tell as soon as you walk in the room.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the last Bert we saw was Fat Bert on Free Bird.
Right,
So
yeah.
you
Yeah,
walk
that
in
one
there.
makes the money. I got to gain the weight back to do season
Season 2.
Yeah, I mean, we have it on tape now that you agreed to put me and Galvin in season 2.
I got you. I got you guys. We're gonna get Brian Austin Green in it.
Where did that come from?
Balthazar Getty.
Where did those?
Just promises.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Balthazar Getty.
Yeah.
He hasn't done anything since Young Guns 2.
No, he's been more. Well, he did, but he works. He's one of the richest men in the world. So I don't think like he's.
Oh well, yeah, he's got them. He's got the money.
He invited me. He invited me to go. He's like, you should come. My family goes to Italy for like a couple months in the summer. You should come out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay. And then I did not. I never followed through. And then I looked at his stories, and they're like, they're on like yachts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a different. And he, by the way, he's a pretty regular dude,
Right.
Like he is like. Although we went to his birthday party, me and Leanne, and it was at the Chateau Marmont.
Mm-hmm.
He had like a villa that was just him and his friends, and we walked in, and the security guard was like, "What's up, Bert?" And I was like, "Oh, cool." Oh yeah, I walk in with a little cachet. And the second we walked in, we're like, "Oh my god, this is everyone." This was everyone famous. And I remember one person was like, "Oh my god, you still wear jeans?" And I was like, "What?"
Who is the most famous person that you're on a like? I know Shaq hits you up all the time.
Shaq reposted the show.
Yeah.
It's got to be Shaq's guy. No, I mean Rogan's most famous person I know. But I remember saying to him, I was like, "Thank God AI helps you reply on text because now I don't have to worry about replying to famous people." He goes, "What?" I said, "Dude, I cannot reply to a famous person." And he goes, "You reply to me?" I go, "You're not famous, Joe." And then I was like, "Oh yeah, you are." Yeah, Joe's probably the most famous. I mean, I've been around. No one has security like Joe. Like he is. Everything is dialed in on him.
What? How much security is he at?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah, Tommy had security for a while too. It's so expensive. Yeah. I mean, Joe, I can't imagine what Joe's. I had security for a while.
For as a result of
Yes,
things,
as a result of stuff.
What you can't roll over that.
No, I can talk about it. Some people are trying to kill me.
Who? Russians?
No. Lunatics. I think they're on drugs. And what's so funny is, do you remember Victoria? She used to work for me.
No.
She did my social media. She had been burned by a couple dudes in her life.
Okay.
And she would go online and go, he's at a Holiday Inn Express. And I was like, what? She's like, look, see the curtain in the bathroom? Here.
Whoa.
And then she went on to the local Holiday Inn Express, and it was the same curtain in the bathroom. And I was like, she's like, I've been cheated on.
That's
yeah,
good.
but no, but a bunch of people have tried to kill me.
Me too.
And then there's people that are lunatics.
But why are they? I know why they want to kill me. Why do they want to kill you?
I have no idea.
Everybody loves
I'm
you.
the nicest guy in the world.
Right.
I have no idea what I
I'm
do.
a jerk off sometimes, and I say jerk off things.
It's by association. If I'm friends with people, they want to kill. They always want to kill the women.
Yeah.
The women are the first ones they want dead. All the women comics, and I'm friends with all the women comics.
Right.
And so I think they hear a woman comic on my podcast, and they just lump me in, I guess. But yeah, and then we have people like lunatics that have been negative people in my life that we have security detail for. Their pictures are up everywhere.
Wow.
We have a list of pictures of do not let in the arena, do not let.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, it's like people lose their minds. And when you get famous, they think I don't know what they think, but it's like, dude, I got a text from a guy. I mean, I got someone. I got a new assistant, not him, another one, and they put my fan mail on my regular email.
Right.
And I got these texts from this guy. They were happening. They think they're looking for a connection.
Yes.
They're just sitting in their house, spinning out of control. I think mentally ill.
Yeah.
Looking for you to reply.
Yeah.
And God forbid you reply. The second you reply, you get a million texts and a million. I mean, there are people's. I can pull up in my phone that if I showed you their emails to me, you'd think you should have them committed.
Right. Oh, trust me, we get them. I never understand the guy who emails you 72 times and you never respond, never ever, and they still keep doing it. They still keep doing
Persistence.
it. Persistence is nuts.
I can't believe the people that are like, it never hurts to ask. I go, no, it totally does.
Yeah.
It totally does. Can I have sex with your mom? It doesn't hurt to ask. No, yeah, it does. It totally does. You just ruined our relationship. Yeah, I mean, I've had so much of it. It always sucks. People trying to kill you. It sucks. Because like nothing's safe. Nothing's safe.
Changes everything.
Everything changes, and you're like, God. And then, especially for the girls, I was on the car one time and Tom called and he's like, "Hey man, I'm giving you a heads up." And I was like, "What's up?" He's like, "There's this girl. I sent you a bunch of texts. She's at a ... and she is trying to kill." And I went, "Hey, George is in the car," and he goes, "She's trying to kill Whitney," and that's it. Call me later. And Georgia goes, "Tom, I know she's trying to kill my dad. We'll keep going." He goes, "Well, she's trying to kill me and your dad, Georgia." And so, and you're just like, the girls. It really upsets girls.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. There was a time where I had people sitting outside in cars and like security overnight, and my neighbors would. I had to tell the neighbors what was going on and all that because it gets pretty crazy.
Oh, the girls changed their last name. They did.
At school?
At school, yeah. So that people don't know who they are.
Really?
Because it's crazy that a guy, look, I mean, my fan base, right now someone's probably listening to this delivering stuff for UPS.
Yeah.
And that's my fan base.
Yeah.
I'm a working class comic. That's who likes me. That's who goes to my shows.
Yes.
If you're operating a forklift, you like listening to me. Well, UPS guys will get a package and they'll read Kreischer and they'll read Isla Kreischer and they'll go, "No way."
Yeah.
I mean, by the way, I don't blame them. I'd be shocked too. And then they'll be like, "You're Isla." And she's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, they don't want you to do
Your dad's Bert? And she's like, "Uh-huh." And
how hard that must be at college. Yeah.
But that's the difference of you being on the cruise with Tom Segura's mom and not going and talking to her.
Right.
Normal people go, why would I talk to them?
Well, yeah, I mean, what was the one I was just going to say? Oh, Georgia, her first week of school, went to a frat party.
Mm-hmm.
And these frat boys were like, "Dude, that's the machine's daughter."
Yeah.
And then they're like, "I'm going to bang the famous out of her."
Oh.
And then Georgia was like, "Oh, cool. I'll never come to this house again."
Yeah.
You guys are animals.
Plus, we know from the show she only does hand jobs.
Yeah, I know. Even less.
Who writes that with you?
Thank you. Great question. I haven't answered yet.
Yes.
I just said me, technically.
Yeah.
But Jared Paul and Andy Mogul, they were the writers. They came in. I sold the show. Then they came in and kind of like listened to my ideas and then formed it. And I kept telling them, I was like, I really want it to be like Black Doves. I really need it to be episodic. Not episodic, but arc.
Right.
And they were the ones that like kind of figured that out.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, if we end in the principal's office, we start in the principal's office. And if we end with you changing clothes, we start with you changing clothes. And then and they were brilliant. I mean, they would write the script and then give me the script. Our offices were next door to each other. I'd sit with Tony Hernandez's wife, Lily, and Leanne. They were in my office, or our office. And I'd go through the script and I'd make changes and I'd pitch jokes. Like, I'll give you a perfect example.
Yeah.
They wanted the cart girl to come up.
Right.
And they wanted these guys to be like dogs.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, look at her. She's so hot. What's up, sweetie? How you doing, baby? You know, you're with toots. And then I was like, but if we're, let's like make them really bad. Like, let's.
If they're going to do it.
And then they were like, how? And I was like, wouldn't it be crazy if he shepherded into his gynecologist friend who shared pictures? And they're like, I remember Lily Burns was like, oh my God. And I was like, no, but wouldn't that be great? And then I was like, and then my favorite line of the whole series is he goes, there's one girl with cervical cancer that I can't stop thinking of. And I just go, oh. And they're like, Bert, you can't see the cancer. That's my favorite line. Nev was wanting to kill that line. And I was like, please don't. It was so good.
That's great.
But that was my favorite line. That's one of my favorite lines. I mean, dude, I might, you know what? I think we had to pay out through the nose for this. It's because it's someone's song. I shouldn't even say it.
Too late.
There's a moment. We got it cleared at the last minute. There's a moment when I right after the vote, and I'm going out with the guys, and they're inviting me to Atlanta, and I give them all hugs, and I give the thumbs up to the therapist, and they're like, "We're going to Atlanta," and I go, "Where the players play, and they ride on them things like every day," and they just look at me and go, "Huh?"
Yeah,
I love that. But it was really hard to find all the people attached to writing that.
To clear that.
So, and I was like, I can't lose that.
Yeah.
I also loved, like, the right as I pull up to the school and I go, hey, there's a black kid.
Yeah.
That was just me in ADR.
We can tell.
Making it up.
We know.
Yeah.
You can tell. You can tell for sure. That's so great. All right, Bert, tonight at the Benchmark Arena, going to go on stage with Catherine Blanford and another guy. The guy
John Feidelberg
from
and
Barstool.
Rich Voss will be there.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm not paying him what Shane paid him to do the garden, but yeah, Rich Voss will be there.
Rich Voss is very funny. He was in studio with us yesterday.
He's the best. I love him. He's always been hysterical. But the thing about Rich is he's always a ball buster, but he's always really, really nice.
Yes.
Like he's never been a jerk.
No.
And so
he's a sweet guy.
He's a sweet guy.
Yeah.
Jim, there's all those guys are sweet.
Yeah.
And so yeah, he texted. He's like, "Yo, I'm in Tampa," and I was like, "Absolutely, come on the show."
That's great.
Yeah.
All right, good. That's extra for everybody going tonight. And then afterwards, I'm stressing out about the after party.
It's going to be aggressive.
Too many Jesuit people, too many FSU people, too many Kreischer family. I mean, it's going to be packed.
It's going to be wild. I'm probably not going to go. No, I'm kidding. No, it's going to be wild, and it'll be fun. I always like it because it reminds me I don't have dementia. A lot of people aren't going to stay late because they have Gasparilla in the morning.
Right.
But God, this is so crazy. I was sick at Gasparilla last year.
Yeah.
I threw up off the back of that car.
Oh, really?
And no one got video of it.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
Maybe they're saving it for you to become really famous.
I threw up off the back of a car. Like, yeah. And so the after party is going to be crazy. And then I just get in a bus and I drive to Atlanta.
Is it okay if I come down with my crew of people? Yeah, but I know you're going to say that, but I have like 5 people with
Doesn't
me.
matter.
Right.
Have you seen my mom's list?
No, but she's your mom.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all the same to me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be fine. It'll be a blast. We'll hang out. I'll be sober, so I'll just be saying hi to people and taking pictures.
I'm not going to be sober.
Don't be sober.
I think I'm gonna drink tonight. I was thinking about it last night because I'm going with my son, and we're not driving, so I'm like, I'm getting hammered tonight.
You taking the Sprinter?
Of course.
Oh,
yeah.
That, I think you should. I listen. I'm really happy with this material. I've got. Have you seen this yet?
No.
Oh, it's really.
Listen to me. I thoroughly enjoyed your last special, the one you shot here at the Mahaffey Theater, because I'm going into it. I hope I like this. I hope it's good. You know what I mean? And because what happens afterwards? Do I lie to you and tell you it was not good? What do I say? I got to be a good friend. And it was great. I loved it.
It was really good because there was a lot of stuff where you think you know where you're going, and then it's a different thing, and then there's 2 more things added onto it. And I was like, oh, that's really good.
I have literally an hour's worth of material about black guys.
We're in.
To the point where Leanne's like, hey, you gotta stop. And they just keep coming. I mean, it's like I keep writing jokes about black guys. Everything is so. It's my favorite material.
Bert, we've rehashed this a million times, but the reason why I know how long we've been friends is because I met you the day after my wedding.
Yeah,
and I remember that your joke that you had there, and that night when you're like, "Did you ever touch a black guy's hair?" I fought a black guy once. When you actually touched the hair,
that guy's a real. You found that guy.
Yeah.
His daughter wanted him to get paid.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Donovan.
Then you were on a subway, and
with Dimitri Martin.
With Dimitri Martin, all right, Dimitri, see you later. White power. I got.
Dude, black guys have always been my sweet spot.
Yeah.
Black women, not so much.
No. Oh, I remember black women walking out of your show. I've seen that before.
I remember in Baltimore. This is the night that The Machine aired, and do you remember there was that limo in San Francisco that caught fire and everyone died?
A wedding party?
A wedding party. Everyone was in the limo.
Yeah.
And it pulled over to the side of the road, and the guy couldn't unlock the doors, and everyone just burned inside it. There was a bachelorette party of black women who were being not so kind to me. And they're like, we're going to leave. I go, I hope you get in the car and your limo catches on fire. And they lost their minds. They lost their minds. And I was like, I might have just ruined my career. Too many times I thought I've ruined my career by saying stuff on Club Shay Shay. I mean, like, I do it constantly. I'm like, when am I ever going to stop? I'm literally going to stop talking. Like, after the press for this, I'm just going to stop talking.
It's impossible. And it's like when somebody tells me something and says, don't say anything, I won't say anything because I won't betray you, but you've ignited something now. Now that's all I want to do is talk about it.
Oh, I am so bad with a secret.
Yeah.
That it's like I've actually I remember Joe had a text and he said we need to hop over to WhatsApp. I want to tell you guys what's going on. You're gonna never believe this, but you have to keep it secret. And I wrote back, take me off the text.
Don't tell me.
And I said, I will tell people.
Yeah.
And Joe and Tom were like, thank you so much.
We appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I said, just tell me when it comes to mainstream.
You're right.
I mean, there's a secret. I get told secrets all the time, and I'm just like, thank God with Joe's secrets, I don't understand them.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who the Epstein list.
Right.
Oh, I'm burping like crazy.
You gonna be all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. I gotta take a nap today. I got a podcast with Leonard Skinner at 1:00.
Okay. You're doing the big thing with them out in Daytona.
Daytona. If you guys are going to the Daytona 500, me, Leonard Skinner, Diplo, and Ernest are throwing a party. We got barbecue. We got a bunch of great sponsors. Mando just came in and Mando's deodorant.
Oh yeah, we know Mando.
They're giving away VIP packages. They came in and dropped a bunch of money on it.
Good.
They're the best. And then it's going to be crazy. It's the night before. It starts at 6. It ends at 1 a.m. And Leonard Skinner's going to do the headlining set. Dibla's going to go in after and kind of just blow it out. And it's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
What are you going to talk to Leonard Skinner about?
I don't know.
You got to have them tell you the story of when the plane went down.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. We've heard it from the band members before.
Artemis Pyle,
the
drummer.
Yeah,
really.
I mean, he was on the plane. It's pretty interesting.
I don't think Artemis is on.
No,
there.
Artemis is not.
No.
But he's told us the story, and he was on the plane, and it's very interesting. And so to hear it from the point of view of the other guy is probably crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to. I don't know. I mean, it's such a legendary band.
Sure. And think of how many songs that they had before that kid died. As young as what was he, 23 years old?
Something like that.
Yeah, he was 23.
Wrote all those and had all those hit songs and died at that young age.
Holy
what
cow.
he could have been, what he could have accomplished.
Yeah, it's so funny. I was watching a sunset one time with Isla. We were out in Oxnard, and I had just made a cocktail. We got out to the beach. George and her friends were out there. Leanne was sitting with them, and we walked out. And on the walk down to where they were sitting, Isla just stopped and goes, "Look at how beautiful this sunset is." And I was like, "Oh, it's perfect." She goes, "Oh, all right, let's go inside." And I went, "What?" She goes, "What? Dude, it's just going to get worse." I went, "What?" She goes, "I mean, that's the best it's going to get."
Right, right. You're not getting anything
And
better
she goes,
than
"It's
this.
just going to get gray after this. Don't you want to remember it at its best, as opposed to let it just get gray?"
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh, way to go, Kurt Cobain." That's why I think like I've been journaling since I turned 53 in the mornings. I try to.
Right.
And the other day I was journaling and I was like, I probably have. I mean, maybe now that the series is doing okay, maybe I'll get offered another special. Like I have one special that I owe Netflix. I shoot it in 2027.
Right.
And I was like, if I don't do another special, which is probable, I mean, there's too many specials already right now. There's probably 200,000 specials.
Yeah.
People that have never done stand up once put out a special.
Yeah.
And I said, if I never do another special, I was like, this is the last time I get to say things. And I got really like emotional about it. And I was like, wait, what am I saying? If I get the last time I get to say things, what am I saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. And then I went on stage last night with that thought of like, this is the last time I get to say things. And I was like, I was telling so
Did
many
you let it rip?
I was.
Yeah.
Last night's show was pretty incredible. and so I'm like I definitely want to talk about my parents.
Yeah.
Like they're not going to be here forever, and I want to talk about them on a special.
Yeah.
I'd love to talk about my sisters. My sister's boyfriend is. Maybe I'll tell that story. Maybe I'll tell that story. That's. I mean,
I don't know this story.
I'll tell you now because it's so. Can you say
butthole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just guessed. That was a good guess.
It's the kind of wavelength we're on.
You guys would be great at charades.
So Cotty's brutal. I'll tell this tonight too, but because not everyone's listening. But Cotty, my sister Cotty's brutal, right? Brutal to her husband.
Right.
So he gets up one morning and he's like, "Ugh, I got a long day." She's like, "Really?" He goes, "Well, it starts with a dermatologist appointment. I didn't even know I had it." She goes, "Oh, good luck." He goes, "Good luck." She goes, "Yeah, I'll be looking at your butthole for a while." And he goes, "They will?" She goes, Yeah. They look at your butthole like pretty aggressively. He's like, "Why?" She goes, "Because that's the place on your body that's seen the least amount of sun. So that's the best place to test for skin cancer." And he goes, "Are you serious?" She goes, Yeah. They look at your butthole. They spend a while down there. He's like, my dermatologist is a woman. And she was like, "Well, good luck." And he goes, "Can I change?" She goes, "No, you're not allowed to change. You got to have the same one. That's your dermatologist." So he gets to the dermatology appointment, and they put him in the room, and he takes all his clothes off and gets in the gown. And the dermatologist, a woman, comes in with her assistant, who's a woman as well. And she goes, "All right, let's start." And he lays back and throws his legs in the air. And she's like, "Oh my God." She goes, "You're naked." And he goes, "Don't you want to see my butthole?" She's like, "Why would I want to see your butthole?" He goes, "Skin cancer." She's like, "Wait, what are you talking about skin cancer?" And he goes, "It's never seen sun." And she goes, "What? Oh my God, please get dressed. Please get dressed." So he gets dressed and he calls Cotty immediately. He goes, "They don't need to look at my butthole, do they?" And she goes, "Oh my God, you showed it to them?" She is brutal.
That's awesome. All right, man. I'm excited to see you tonight. Thank you for getting up early and coming
I love
here.
you.
I didn't know if we'd reached the point where we would not be able to get you on the show anymore.
You always get me on the show, dude. I love doing this, and this
was a nice chill today.
Yeah, is our car ready, Kyle? Oh wow, Kyle's almost fallen asleep.
Kyle, come on.
He's one of the most fascinating guys.
Kyle?
He lives in
He seems rather boring.
No. Ask him where he's from.
Where you from, Kyle? I can't hear what he said.
Northern Maryland, Southern Pennsylvania. Do you know why he says that?
No.
Because he used to say Baltimore.
He doesn't want to be from Baltimore.
And we were like, "Wait, where did you go?" And he one time slipped up and told Leanne, "I grew up in the mean streets of Baltimore." And she was like, "Hold on, Kyle." And he's like, "Well, actually 45 minutes outside of Baltimore."
Right.
So then one day we're all sitting at the office and he's like, "We're going to be performing right by my hometown." And I go, "That's so cool. What's the name of your hometown?" And he tells me like Hope, Freedom or something. Freedom, New Freedom.
Yeah.
I go, New Freedom, Maryland? I go, "I don't see one. I only see one in Pennsylvania." And Leanne goes, "Kyle, are you from Pennsylvania?" And he goes, "No, technically. She goes, "Technically, did you brush your teeth in Pennsylvania? Technically, did you sleep in Pennsylvania? You have a Pennsylvania driver's license?" And then so he can never say Baltimore. He has to say, I'm from northern Maryland, southern Pennsylvania. He's a fascinating guy. He's in the military. He ran tanks for 1,000 guys. 10,000 guys were underneath you. 1,000.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a really fascinating guy. Homeschooled, which is my. Oh my God, is this yours?
This is mine. Come and say hi to Bert. This is my daughter.
Oh
this is
my
my.
God,
this is my
was your
TV
little
Isla.
Isla.
Yeah. She's still the meanest. She calls me fat nipples. She's the meanest kid I've ever seen in my life. All right. Well, we're gonna take a break. I wanted to.
I can't believe you've grown up. How old are you now?
13. She just turned 13 last week. Right? It's crazy.
It happens so fast.
Didn't I remember the first time you came in the studio and Georgia was in a little thing they were carrying her around.
Brought her
Isla
into
didn't
the
even
studio.
exist.
Yeah. God, my oldest is 22 now, and Isla's 19.
Yeah. Well, I got a giant behind you, and and then I got this
Do you
lunatic.
remember when they were just babies?
No, it's insane. It's insane how fast it goes, especially with this one. Like I can't, like the fact that she just turned 13 is blowing my mind. I remember when she didn't exist, and now it's just I don't know.
This was your Isla. She was a sharp as a tack.
Still is, still mean, still will take a fat joke whenever she can get it and just give it to me.
Isla said to me, "We're in Hawaii, and I just got done doing Free Burt. We left from Free Burt to Hawaii,
right?
And Isla sit at the beach. She goes, "Oh, buddy." I said, "What?" She goes, "Buddy, you lost your belly button." I said, "What?" She goes, "Look at your belly button." I couldn't see it because I'm too fat.
Right.
She goes, "It's an outie now," and she goes, and she knows I have belly button problems. And she starts giggling. She goes, "You're gonna lose your mind. You're gonna lose your mind." She said, "I don't like people touching my belly button." She goes, "You're gonna lose your mind. You have an outie now, Dad. It's gonna be touching things," and I could feel it touching my shirts, and it was making me crazy. She goes, "You're gonna have to lose weight just to get your belly button back." She saw me the other day, and she goes, "Hey, Fetus, you got your belly button back. What nicknames do you have for your dad?"
Tell him what you call me.
Fat nipples.
Really?
Fat nipples is what she's been calling me since she was a little kid.
I got Bertrude McFuzz, McFetus, Fuffetus, Feet. I was Feet for a long time. Feet.
Uh-huh.
And now she has gotten into this submissive phase where she calls me slave and I have to call her master.
By the way, I will never not call you Bertrude McFetus now. That is the best name ever.
Oh, I remember when they first started, Baby Walrus was the best.
Yeah.
Baby, look at Baby Walrus get so excited.
And when you had the sleep apnea thing and you look like a baby elephant.
Oh.
The tube, that was one of the funniest videos ever.
Oh, my God. Thank God I never did that.
Yeah.
All right, I need to go to the bathroom in your house.
All right, go in the house. We got to wrap it up.
I love you.
Bert at the Benchmark Arena tonight. There are tickets available. If you don't got it, Rich Voss has been added to the show. And check out Free Bert on Netflix. It's available now to stream the whole season.
Do me a favor. Even if you already watched it, just turn it on.
Turn it on. Just leave it on in the
Just let it play
background.
in the background. Go to work. Turn it on. Tell a friend about it. It's all about those numbers. I want to do season 2 and season 3.
So quick. Am I not getting a Rolex today?
Not today.
Not today. Okay. All right, we'll take a quick break. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. I'm looking forward to that. It's good that Voss is on the show.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing them out there tonight.
Did you post the picture of all of us?
Yes.
Bobby just texted me. He goes, "What are you looking at?" And I said, "I don't know. I'm looking in a completely different direction."
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them. I can send another one.
I just pulled the first one I saw.
Yeah.
Carmen,
Yes.
I'm very excited about this.
What?
This is an email I got this morning.
Oh, no.
I will not say who it's from.
Okay.
I'll refer to them as Mr. X.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. I've got a really small penis.
Oh.
I'm also diabetic, and I can't get it up no more. I haven't had sex with my wife in 3 years.
Oh, no.
We had to go to get a prosthetic for me to use to have sex with my wife, and that's the truth. If you want to say it over the air, you're allowed to.
Oh, wow. Okay. So listen.
I got 2 solids right now.
Yeah. And that is someone who is definitely a candidate
Yep.
for these procedures.
Yep.
Because again, one of the doctors did mention to us that if you're someone who uses a pump,
Yep.
you can get this procedure and it still works with that as well. If you're someone who, needs a little help all around.
Thank God.
So that is someone.
Love Gio.
Yeah. So that is someone that sounds like they'd be a perfect candidate. And I have reached out to the salesperson and and they have reached out to the doctor, and they are all for it.
All right. We're working on it.
Yes.
We're working on it.
So right now they are putting together how to,
The masked wiener.
If you have a micro penis,
how to train your dragon.
It could be some help for you in the future. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Good morning. I was checking to see if y'all had any tickets for Bert.
Yeah, I don't think we do, Carmen. Do we not have? We don't have any more.
No, I gave away the last pair
Sorry,
already.
buddy. Mike Calta Show. Good morning. Well, there you go. All the tickets. Mike Calta Show. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Good. What's happening?
I don't know if you remember us, but we met you. We were like the two Jets fans that were at the Jets and Bucks game. We met you at the tailgate party.
I mean,
I'm sure you don't. Just my husband and I.
Yeah.
I was just calling in because I just wanted to say that it's hilarious because every time I pull up to Chick-fil-A, which is like Christian based, you guys are talking about something totally inappropriate, and it's so funny to me.
Yeah, let us know. Just give us a heads up next time. All right, this connection's terrible. I'm sorry. Yeah. Your phone connection's terrible. That's. I love that. I love that when you pull up somewhere and we're mentioning something ridiculous in the background, and people in Chick-fil-A have to hear it. Yeah. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. It's also the numbers you're not going to need for the bone bonus, but that'll happen up at 10 o'clock before we get out of here today. What is the process for the rest of the show, Carmen? I don't even know what time it is or where we're at or what we have to do.
No, you're good. So we do have to break one more time, but not.
But we're good right now.
Yeah. Maybe
It's
like in
9:30 almost.
maybe in 5 minutes.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm all confused now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're good.
Former CNN host Don Lemon was just arrested.
Yeah, so he was arrested in connection with an incident in which an anti-ICE protesters disrupted a service at a Minnesota church.
Oh yeah, he's an idiot.
He
really is.
But he's he's doing like the opposite of Rob Schneider's leaning into that conservative right thing. Don Lemon is leaning into the liberal left thing hardcore.
Yeah, I don't even think the liberals really like him though either. Like a lot of people in general just think he's an idiot.
Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't
That's
have
what
his
he's
job,
trying,
and he didn't have that CNN job anymore. So
the
he's out there
incident-
just trying to do something.
Incident happened on January 18th, but they just arrested him. It says, according to his attorney, that he was taken into custody by federal agents Thursday night while he was covering the Grammy Awards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What does he do now? I don't even know what he does.
Probably as an independent thing. Probably does it.
Yeah, he does like I think he's got his own podcast. And
It's not so easy to deal with this stuff when you're out there on your own. It's one thing when you have a giant corporation and all those lawyers working for you, but when you're by yourself.
I'm looking at TMZ. Pam Bondi's the one who was going after him.
Yeah. Well, they said they launched the investigation last week.
Yeah.
So, that'll do it.
They said they keep telling everybody to FAFO.
Yep. I mean, that's the truth. It really is.
It really seems to be coming true.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. I was just curious to see, do you guys have any...
All right, I'm not giving away any tickets. This is not the giveaway ticket hour.
That's what you want.
I don't want it.
A lot of curious people out there.
Yeah, I was just kind of curious, guys.
Just curious.
Just wondering.
Mike Calta Show, though.
Hi there, Mike Calta. It's your man, myth, the legend, Medicine Man.
What's up, Medicine
Man? And I got a normal-sized penis.
What do you think Medicine Man's penis looks like?
Him.
Right, exactly. like the pubic mound is the same. That big.
It's got a black
dyed
T-shirt.
thing. Yeah.
Probably a skull ring on it.
Body glove.
Yeah.
When was the last time you think he had the touch of a woman?
Yeah, Medicine Man. When's the last time you made sweet love or had the touch of a woman?
I mean, I kiss a lot of women, but I haven't made any whoopee with anything lately.
When have you ever made?
Any women I met.
Have you ever made full whoopee with a woman?
It's been a while.
No, I know, but is that a yes or no?
It's been close to a decade I haven't had sex with a woman. When I kind of fantasize having sex with a woman. It'd be kind of cool,
Yeah. It would be kind of cool.
It is kind of cool.
It would be kind of cool, yeah.
What did she look like, and can we get a hold of her?
Yeah, I mean, the decade only put you at 66.
Yeah.
Wow. Lucky her.
Did she lose a bet?
Being my age, I still get my soul to get up for command for me sometimes.
Yeah.
Probably some just drunk dirt rocker just ready to get after it.
I'm gonna get Medicine Man tonight.
I get girls rubbing against me at concerts and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
none
for
of them
a
are-
funny picture.
Yeah, for a picture. None of them ever really want to do it.
Wouldn't it be fun if I go rub on the
Yeah.
Right.
dirty guy?
What if somebody's fantasy football, the loser, their wife had to bang medicine man?
Oh.
That would rule.
So you don't have a micro penis?
No.
Okay.
And the only time, because it's a little bit bigger than normal, but my hands make it look like it's small.
It's true. You do have big hands. You definitely have big hands.
Yeah, they do have
All right.
big hands. Women always judge the guy for the size of the hands anyway.
Yeah, I've had enough time thinking about your penis. I gotta go. Thank you.
Medicine man's hands make mine look small.
He really does have some big hands. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Over a decade.
Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Yes.
Good morning. Just calling to say hi. Headed to Busch Gardens. Curious on what's a good roller coaster to ride.
I don't know. I'm afraid of them all. Do that, Gio?
I like the Gwazi, the Iron Gwazi.
Kumba still a thing?
It's still a thing, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the one that falls that's the crazy thing?
Oh, that's Falcon's Fury. Yeah.
Didn't you go on that?
Yes.
It just
John
goes
Brennan
up and
tricked
drops.
me. John
Yeah.
Brennan said he was going on it, and he goes, "You want to go?" And I go, "No." And then I was standing there, and I go, "Oh, I'll go." Whatever. And then I didn't realize what it was, and I was like, "Oh, this is the worst."
It's high. You can see like St. Pete from there.
Yeah.
When you
They
get to the
bring you
top.
all the way up and then they just drop you.
Uh-huh.
Like Dr. Doom.
It goes
at
to the top,
Universal.
and then the seats turn inward, so you're facing directly down, and then it drops. Yeah.
I don't like that at
Yeah.
all.
Hate it.
I'm such a chicken when it comes to those rides. I don't like any of them.
Yeah.
They do nothing for me.
I mean, you're losing weight now, though. A lot of these rides you can go on.
Well, that wasn't the reason I didn't like them. I didn't like them because they were scary.
But now you have more options. Like
My only one that I have been too fat to fly is Harry Potter.
I bet you could fit now.
I don't know.
And that's not really a roller coaster.
I know, but I'd like to go on the Harry Potter ride.
Yeah.
I feel like that's my goal is to be.
Let's go.
I went on that mummy ride over there, and that was crazy.
That's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
It
got
goes
flames
forward,
shooting at you and
backwards.
stuff. My son and I got off, and I go, "That was terrible.
Yeah.
I didn't like that at all."
Yeah.
I feel like I should be able to go on Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And I feel like I should be able to go on that Hagrid roller coaster because that's got like a sidecar.
That one, yeah, it's like you sit on a motorcycle.
Right.
Yes.
How dangerous can that be if you're on a motorcycle?
It's a legit roller coaster, though.
Is it really?
It is. Yeah, it is.
But
Plus,
how do
if it's named after Hagrid, you should be able to fit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
he should be able
right.
to fit on it. He's a big guy.
How do they strap you into that thing?
Yeah, it's got it's like a motorcycle, but there's like a bar that comes down, like a lap bar.
Oh.
That's the plus size park hoppers.
Yeah.
That's who you got to check with.
All right. I don't know.
But
I get nervous on
You would
those
not
things.
like it. It's a
it's a legit roller
legit
coaster?
roller coaster. Yeah,
I'm out.
It's a lot of fun.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
Yeah,
Sad dads aren't going to go?
sad dads.
Nope.
I love Universal. I'm always down for Universal.
Yeah.
By the way, Randy Allen just texted me, and he goes, "I just wanted to make sure I haven't missed any death pool picks." And I said, "No, you haven't. We are slacking."
We should do that.
It's almost February.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will be when we come back.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. Do we want to pick? We'll pick 3 before we get out of here?
Can we
today?
do it now?
Oh, today? Oh man.
I mean, I can. I don't-
Gio, do you have everybody's picks?
It's the Ian and Tony thing that.
Yeah.
I have their. We should just kick them out. What are you doing? I mean,
More money.
yeah.
I mean, I'm down. I have my list ready,
I'm
to,
ready
go.
to go.
I'm good.
It's just a matter of whether Gio has those guys. All right.
We
You
are
do?
coming up on the clock, though.
All right. Let's take a break and we come back and we'll do the picks before we get out of here.
we don't have time. We don't have time.
We'll have time.
I don't
We have
We'll
time.
have
Do
No.
it fast.
All right.
Lightning round.
No
All right,
time.
Final death pool picks when we come back. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Justin Stengel, you follow him on the social media?
Yes, of course.
He currently has a contest going on right now.
I saw
Are you
it.
familiar with that?
Yes, and I did not answer because I believe I know the answer, so I'm not going to say.
Okay. All right. There is a picture of Justin Stengel and I from about 5 or 6 years ago. We were eating dinner in New York, and there is a celebrity's butt in the picture with us. And see if you can guess whose celebrity's butt that is.
Mm-hmm.
You think you know?
I think I do know.
Give me a hint. Visually.
Don't put the camera on me, Joe.
Yes.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
You nailed it. All right. We got stuff to do before we get out of here. We got to do our death pool picks.
Yes. At least some.
Where do we leave off, Carmen?
It's me.
Yes,
It's in
starts
the
with
text.
Galvin.
All right. So my first pick back is Ray J. Ray J not doing well.
Nice.
Ray J was in with pneumonia and COVID and all this and stuff. He
Ray
said-
J, the rapper that made the sex tape with Kim Kardashian?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh.
he has heart problems.
Oh.
Yeah.
and-
He said he's
Carmen
only
said
beaten
nice.
Black heart, he says,
Well,
25%.
I didn't mean that. I just good pick.
All right, next.
Ian Beckles.
Alan Greenspan.
I thought it was already taken. Did somebody already take?
I don't
Yes.
know. He's on every list.
That's where Ian left off.
Oh, they didn't update the website. All right, hold on. Vanessa Redgrave.
Okay.
I don't know who that is, but
Actress,
old
yeah,
actress.
she's-
old actress that nobody knows about.
Oh,
No, we all know.
she's popular.
Let her on, yeah.
If you saw her, you'd know exactly who she was.
Let her on the list.
Mike Calta.
I will take Lee Majors,
All right.
the Bionic Man.
Okay, Gio.
I'll take Alan Alda.
Alan Alda.
Alda.
He shouldn't get it because he doesn't know the name.
Oh, please.
But I thought somebody already picked him.
No, I was gonna. That was my pick.
Oh man,
Joe.
pulled it out right from underneath.
I will be going with shoe hoarder Imelda Marcos.
Sure, that's true. She did have a lot of shoes. All right,
Tony Burton.
take your time. We're only up against the clock.
Trying. Let's see. Bud Selig.
Did he pick him already?
Yes, he did.
You picked him already.
That was 2 picks ago.
All right, hold on. Let's see. Robert Duvall.
That
He
was his
picked him
last
also.
pick.
All right, Teddy Mellencamp.
Oh, that son of a bee. That's John Mellencamp's daughter that's on Real Housewives. I had on the list, and I wasn't taking her because I'm like, nobody else is going to take her. Damn it.
All right, who's next?
I am, and I have Nick Nolte in my next spot.
I'm not dying.
You sure you didn't pick him already?
Yes, I've double checked. I'm the
All
one
right.
keeping tabs of everything.
All right, who's next?
I go again.
Yes.
Next on my list is Stockyard Channing.
Oh,
Stockard. Not Stockyard.
You
It's
shouldn't get him
Stockyard.
because you can't pronounce
Oh,
the
yeah.
name.
Alan Alda.
All right, who's
Tony
Carmen?
Burton.
Stockard Channing is a guy or a girl?
Girl.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm watching West Wing. That's why I picked
Oh,
her.
my
yeah,
bad.
that's
My
right.
bad. Okay.
Mrs. Bartlett.
Tony wants Mavis Leno.
Oh, celebrity or no?
I think
I
we've
mean,
had her on the list before.
With the Ben Stern, Howard Stern, I believe so.
Okay. All right. I mean, I do. We'd all know who she is.
Yeah.
All right.
No, Gio doesn't like it.
Yeah.
You're allowed to vote.
You can
Gio.
vote, Gio.
I vote no.
Okay.
All right, we vote yes.
Who's
Okay.
next?
Joe.
I will be going with from Terms of Endearment, Shirley MacLaine.
Okay.
All right.
I love that Joe qualifies it now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
A lady who is still alive.
Mm-hmm. All right. Who's next?
Gio.
I will go with. Oh, jeez. I don't like this. John Williams,
All right.
The composer?
the composer.
All right. How old is he?
90s.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Okay, Mike.
I will take Quentin Aaron,
He's on the mend. He's so healthy now. They said he's doing great.
former guest of the show.
Ian just
young.
texted me Quentin Aaron.
Did you really?
And then he texted me Ray J.
Yeah,
Both gone,
like-
Ian.
Yeah, I was going to take both of them. Ray J bad. Quentin Aaron, they said, is on the mend though. But you know, who knows?
Never know what's
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
happen.
absolutely.
I'm not hoping he dies. Done.
Me?
All right. Galvin.
Ian. We're still waiting on Ian.
Hold on. I gotta find a better way to do this. David Attenborough.
All right.
Anybody take him yet?
No.
Okay.
And then
And
Galvin.
Galvin.
Anybody take Eric Dane yet? Grey's Anatomy.
I don't
think
believe
so.
so.
All right, I'm taking Eric Dane.
What's his deal?
He has ALS.
Oh.
And he's not able to do anything. He's got all kind of stuff.
No, I took him first.
You did take him.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I was wondering. Then I'll take Phil Collins.
Poor Phil Collins.
Yeah.
And not showering. That's all I get out of that. His wife said he didn't shower, no matter how true it is or not. That's all I think of.
Right.
All right, there you go. We got some in.
Damn it, Tony got Mellencamp. That was a good one, Tony.